have a show in 16 days. Or is it 16? How many shows are left?
Less than 16, 11, 12, or something.
This is our 10th show. Tomorrow's our 9 shows left, and then starting next week, there's 8 shows left.
Right. That sounds so appealing to me. It really does. It's exciting.
But you're not doing it like Oprah.
What do you mean?
You know,
Well,
she did a countdown. I mean, this is her last year. And she's doing, you know, I mean, I'm sure at the end of her season, it's going to be major.
I guess it's...
Are we having a final show? Like a huge...
No, because...
retrospective?
Here's the problem. We're in a limbo. Like, I'm working on keeping us working. And... it's just not working out. And, you know, there's a... I do want to work. I know you do, I assume. And Fred.
Yes, sir.
I mean, what's Fred going to do? I mean, what is he going to do? Are you nervous, Fred?
Absolutely. I'll be Susan Boyle's roadie, I guess. Well,
I mean, it is, and, you know, I understand it. I mean, in a sense, I'm completely weirded out that I don't know what I'm going to be doing. And yet I'm strangely excited by it, too.
DePace and I was just talking about this, and you know what we're getting a lot of from people?
Yeah.
I can't believe he won't tell you. Like, you know something.
No, I don't.
That you have this master plan that you're waiting for.
Listen, I have had meetings.
And that was what I was saying, and he's being cruel to the staff.
Right.
You knew.
No, just the opposite. The one thing that bothers me about all this is that there's a lot of people who I love and work with every day who are terrific. You know, not just Rob and Fred and Gary, but there's a whole slew of people. Not you, Benji, but there's a whole slew of people I feel very loyal to. You too, Benji. Oy vey.
Did he get bummed out?
He starts crying.
I cried.
He's
but I
so
started to block
do you see,
up.
do you see the other side of that?
Yeah.
No, the other side, the side that there's a lot of people who feel loyalty to you
yes,
as well.
Of course.
Because no one's left.
No one's left.
I just figure you can't find any other word.
Nobody looked.
I know.
They're hoping for this.
But I always come through in the end and find something for us to do.
That's what I've been saying in these interviews that annoy you, that I've always trusted you, so why would I not trust you now?
But I've been in a lot of talks and trying to figure out what I think is the best future for all of us. You know, in a way, I'm in that weird position. But I'm also worried about what's best for me.
Of course.
So, yeah, so it's very
now, what happens?
heady.
I mean, again, I know there is a possibility, but there's a possibility that December 16th will come and go, and you won't know anything still, correct?
Yes, that is true.
That'll be really weird.
That would be.
Well, I don't know when to end my winter vacation.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I don't know what to tell anybody to do. You know, like I'm in that position, like, they'll tell us what we're doing, and I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. That's as simple as that. I've spoken with a lot of people. There's a lot of people interested, a lot of people putting things together in this, but I don't have anything definite yet.
I've shown him some offers I've gotten to try to, if he had anything to say.
Robin's talking about how she threw that thing on your desk about
said,
Dancing with the Stars.
Should I take this job?
Yeah, I know, and I go, take it. I don't know what to tell you.
Fred and I even talk about stuff, you know, just like I'll tell you, for instance, for me, I know this sounds stupid, and I said this on the wrap-up show, and I got a nasty email. I said, I haven't even gotten, like, new phones for the family. I don't want to enter into a new plan.
Right.
And people are like, you have so much money. But I'm like, I don't know what's going to be. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I know. Everyone says you're freaking out the worst. I mean, most openly freaking out. That's the feedback I get.
Is that right? It's not someone else in the office? I don't know about that.
But I don't blame Gary. Gary's got 2 kids. They're going to be college age soon enough.
I don't agree with that.
He's got a wife. He's got a house. He's got the whole thing.
I don't agree with that. I'm freaking out. I think I've been more calm than most. I mean,
I was in the coffee room with some of the TV guys yesterday, and they're freaking out. I mean, it's not like they're, you know, screaming and shouting. But I said, well, what happens after?
Well, the TV guys are really freaking out.
January 1st, and one guy said freelance, I guess.
Well, the guys really are freaking out because, don't forget, we have a television deal, and we have a TV channel and all of that. But, of course, there's no TV channel without the daily shows.
Right.
So.
And is there a guarantee that there's a TV channel with the shows?
Well, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But it's very complicated.
You should do a show with Ryan Seacrest. It's complicated.
And another question that I get all the time, which I think is the funniest question, is...
Because you feel powerless. In the sense,
I am.
Yeah, you're powerless because it's up to me where I go, and then you can make your decisions what you want to do. And so you're waiting for me. And I get that. Believe me, I think it's awful. But I don't know how else to handle this. I mean, I don't have that control where I can just say, okay, we're going here, and then here's the deal, and everybody's all set.
Well, other people sort of think that, though.
I know. They think I'm in charge.
Why don't you do this? Like, you could just do it.
Yeah, because I don't own the company. I just don't. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what to tell anybody to do. I still don't. But Who's freaking out the worst? Someone told me that it's you and Scott the engineer.
I don't know. I don't know what the definition of freaking out is.
Everyone want to come in and tell me who's freaking out?
Yeah,
Why
I like to
why
know.
don't people tell us their
I get notes on the computer. I don't even know who writes them.
I'm more sort of like, I get a lot of people coming to me and I'm like, I don't know. I promise you I don't know. And I get almost like, feel like I'm being put upon, like, and I don't.
Right.
Scott, I heard you're freaking out really bad. That's the word I got, but I get it through the computer, so I don't know who's telling us this.
From who? I really haven't
just
said
told me I know.
anything. I mean, I'm worried like everybody else. That's all. I mean, I'm just concerned, and
Yeah.
I had a kid who went through college, so I'm paying off college loans. So
Aren't you old enough to retire at this point? How old are you?
Well, he's old enough. He just doesn't have the money.
Right.
I'll be 58 next week.
You have any kind of retirement plan?
Of course not.
Let's say if this ends, what are you going to do?
Freelance.
Freelance? Who the hell's looking for you?
Maybe I'll go on a bowling tour.
Freelance.
I don't know. I mean, I'll live.
Let's say in 9 days, this thing ends.
Okay.
Okay? It's over. I don't have a gig. I get fed up, and I go, it's over.
Right.
Do you got a fucking plan?
No.
You don't?
No.
I don't understand that.
How many people do have a plan?
Do you have any money in savings?
Yeah, I have some.
How long can you last?
I can last a few months, 6 months, comfortably.
58 with 6 months? The fuck?
See, I took the.
I mean, he's screwed.
Susie Orman. You know Susie Orman? I saw her on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
And I was very happy. She has a whole plan for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't have any debt except for a house, which is a big money. But there's I have no credit card debt. And she said you have to have at least an 8-month plan. You have to have at least 8 months of savings. So I think I have a year.
Go ahead.
A year of savings.
All right.
So you're in good shape.
Well, so according to Susie,
What about at the end of the year, though?
You're done.
it's a year to look
She
for
doesn't
work.
have a plan
Yeah.
for that.
And then, of course, you cut back on things. There's things that you don't need.
Susie Orman's ready for me to quit, but not Scott.
She's
See, this is why I lay awake at night. It's not just mine. I got to worry about this guy.
Yeah.
I'll look for a job, and hopefully I'll find something. I am a competent engineer.
Are you?
And hopefully somebody will need me.
Yeah, see, the harder thing to take in all of this, Howard, is if you said you were going to do this 6 months ago, then I go out and look for a job.
All right, let's say
maybe
I get
find
another-
it, maybe I didn't, maybe it'd be less, but at least I know.
I heard that GM is hiring engineers.
Is that right?
I've been like everybody else. I really don't want to leave and hope that you stay, so I haven't looked.
So here's the thing.
Let's
say I sign a 5-year deal with somebody, either here or whatever else I have in mind. At the end of those 5 years, what plan are you going to fucking have? Nothing. You're going to be in the same goddamn boat.
You're going to put together a plan if we get another 5?
Yes. This time I will definitely, because...
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is, but
I don't know what the plan will be either, but maybe...
Were you one of those guys who, like my father taught me early on, even when I was making, I was making $12,000 a year, he'd say, put $100 aside, invest it, because at the end, when you retire 55, you're going to have $300,000. All you have to do, there was a financial expert on Fox the other day who said, if you take, I forget what it was, like $500 a month, and you put it away at age, I don't know, you start at 30.
Right.
By the time you retire at 50, if you want to retire at 55, you'd have, and he gave a figure like $350,000, $400,000. You'd have a nest egg. You've done no planning, right, your entire life?
No, I've always lived through, just day by day.
Day by day.
Yeah.
You're an amazing guy. You're a guy who had free time to sit and make a plan. Like you could have taken $100 a week and put it in a plan.
I have some. Like I said, I have some. I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
So you could go back to the DJ business.
That's what I'm saying. He's got no. And then in 5 years, let's say I can say I get another 5 years and I get them to hire you, which will be impossible. But I'll find a way. Because Sirius, I don't even think wanted to hire you. Isn't that right? I remember convincing them to bring you over here.
Yes.
Scott's always the guy.
He's the guy you have to convince.
I'm suddenly fighting for him every minute.
I think Scott thought his nest egg was going to be his son's band, too.
Yeah.
He was putting a lot into that.
My son's got his own life. I'm not banking on him doing anything for
Well,
me.
you better.
Why couldn't he have had Justin Bieber? Can you imagine if Scott's son was Justin Bieber?
Oh, look at him. How's that going to happen?
Like, I know Jason is freaking out because he keeps gaining weight. I mean, he's almost the size of an elephant.
He went on a cruise last week, and I said to him...
He did?
I said, there's no way you're going to go on a cruise and come back thinner.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Because, the cruises...
It's all about food.
It's just nonstop. I don't know what he ate.
But he's another guy with no plan. Like, okay, so let's say I get...
He's a young guy, at least.
Yeah, no,
but Robin, listen to me for 1 second. Let's say I get a 5-year deal somewhere.
Okay.
All right? I sign. I'm going to be, at the end of that deal, I'm going to be 61. I got to get the fuck out. I want some free time. Let's say I come through for everybody. I take the job for 5 years to make sure that everyone's still working. All right? Let's say that's my primary motivation in doing this. which I'm pretty sure is. Is Jason going to have in 5 years a plan?
This is it.
When am I allowed to leave you all?
See, okay,
no, that's what you have to say right now. If there is another 5 years, better have a plan.
Yeah, because I'm out. I mean, why is Jason wasting the little money he has on a cruise? That fat
I don't
fuck.
know.
What's he doing?
But see, I would say, to answer your question, I figured...
What's his plan in 5 years? In other words, everyone's got to start looking for a job. What's your plan?
You know, listen, my plan is...
Yeah, let me hear your plan. If you have a plan, maybe someone else will hear it.
No, I've been putting money away exactly the way you said that I should from the beginning. My father said the same thing as your father.
Right.
If you're making... my father said, always max out your IRA no matter what. No,
Didn't your father die broke?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I just want to understand.
And that's why he told me advice.
But you know, the thing is, that's a funny thing.
Nothing like that.
He never had he didn't have a plan. So he always,
right.
You know, so I put money away and all that. I figure if this is the deal, your next deal to me is your last deal.
Right.
And so I have been saving my money, and I would continue to save it some more.
So that's your plan, to save some money.
To save some, but to continue to save and then
because what the experts say, they say don't be caught off guard.
I wasn't, and I'm not.
Right, because
the thing is,
you've been working with me a long time. Even if it's $10 a week, if that's all you can afford,
you're missing the point.
Put it aside.
Pay yourself first, is what they say.
Even having money put away, people would still like to know, do I have to look for a job? In other words, if I knew 6 months ago, I'd have 6 months to look for a job.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like Jason, I heard you if you don't get, after this paycheck, if he doesn't get his next paycheck, he's fucked.
No,
that's what I heard. I heard you have completely wiped out.
How many paychecks do you
No. I have savings. I have savings.
You do?
I've been saving.
What about the money for the loan for the wedding?
Well, it's still being paid off, but I'm saving. I have cash on hand. 𝗦𝘗𝗿𝗱 says in these trying economic times, it's more important to have liquid cash than pay off your debt. So I've been saving cash.
What is it, Will? What? Is he bullshitting?
A little bit. He makes these comments in the office just like, oh, I got to wait till we get paid on Friday before I can make like a $25 payment. Like little shit like that. I'm like, how much money do you have saved, dude?
Nothing.
No, that's
like,
not
do
true.
You have a
I put
plan?
that
Like, let's say I don't. For some reason, I don't have. Do you have a plan?
I'm working on it. Absolutely.
You are.
You have to know that.
And if I get a 5-year deal, you understand? I'm getting old. I can't keep doing this.
That's the other concern. It's like, well, I'm 32 now. I'm pretty young. Do I still want to be in this position at 37, 38?
All right, that's good.
Absolutely.
At least you think. Oh, that's right. You're the one with the IQ with 130. The rest of you dummies, I don't know.
Why isn't he helping the others?
Why did you help the other one?
That's because it's funny to watch him fail.
I know. At least you got a plan.
A little bit. I mean,
but listen, guys, here it is. If I get a 5-year deal somewhere for you, I'm doing it for you, so you guys come up with a plan. You got
I got a plan.
You got a plan.
I have a plan, and I've had a plan. I'm more nervous. I just would like to know. You can understand that, right?
Well, of course, I'd like to know.
But I have a plan. I mean, I've saved money, and I will continue to save money. You know, Will brings up the interesting point. When we're done, should you sign another deal, I'd be 55. Mm-hmm. And then you get it that way. Like, who wants to hire a 55-year-old producer?
Nobody.
By the same
no one
token,
wanted to hire you when you were 25.
In this business, people find themselves in that position all the time.
Right. Oh,
you know,
and let me say something.
What?
You're absolutely right. That's what I wanted to say. That we've all been very blessed.
Yeah.
You know, but if you were a producer on a TV show lasts 5 years. That's great run for a TV show.
Like you heard Wendy Williams, her show is probably, you know, she says, I got 2 years under my belt. I don't even know if it's going to last another season. But we've been very lucky. We've all had these, I signed contracts for 5 years at a time. It's unheard of in radio. But most guys don't have any of this. So the fact that I can offer some security, but you guys have to come up with a plan.
But, you know, for Will to say, do I want to be in this position at 38? If he stays in this business, he could very well be. If he goes to another show, he could be in this position in a year.
Right, that's right. In other words, I'd rather be here for 5 years knowing what I have.
Right.
Than, say I got offered to do a TV show, and it's like it's a hit TV show. How fast did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rise
Come
and
fall?
Go,
yeah.
That's right. I'm sure all those people thought they're going to be on that for the rest of their lives.
Wasn't that
burned out?
3 years, up and down.
That's it. Gone.
So I'd rather be here.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Here's
a guy with a plan.
Get ready for old direction to be lost.
Is that really your? I'm just curious. Is that really your primary motivation?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it because you? But do you think you don't want to face
Look,
if that wasn't around?
Listen.
Like, let's say that wasn't. Let's say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you not want to really decide yourself if you want to keep doing it?
No. Here's what I've decided whether I want to do. So I want to do something. I still want to be involved. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. But part of my 𝗻𝗿𝗶𝗿𝗍, which is an Italian word, which you wouldn't know, is that
my parents.
There's a lot of people who are working here who don't have a plan.
No,
like you are the worst of that. You have no plan.
If you do another 5-year run, I'll be as old as I say I am now.
Right. No, but I mean, you'll be older, and the thing is, you have no plan. You don't put anything in savings. I know you.
I haven't done. You
You
know
haven't
what? This
saved
is
a goddamn dime.
This is a wake-up call.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I hope
the
so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
No, it's so. It's I read those things you're talking about like.
And I don't need a 𝗪𝗎𝗍𝗏 to tell me. I mean, I know basically that if the thing falls apart, I got to have some money. You got to. I don't care what you're earning. You got to put a certain amount aside and make a plan.
But even if life has no certainty to it.
Right.
Even if you say I'm signing a 5-year deal, you could drop dead tomorrow.
Right.
There's always something that could happen.
You brought up a great, point in the studio.
I did.
How much longer do you really want to do this? So say Howard does resign.
Yeah.
What's your plan for after that contract? Say he signs a 5-year deal.
I don't know. That's the issue that people are having. It's a lot of fun to be here. It's great to work here, but at some point you got to think. Right now I'm 32. I could try and start something else and build a career from there. At almost 40, if you were to go another 5 years after this, it's like starting over. Maybe there's some kids on the scene at that point. These are all questions you got to weigh.
Say he does resign. 5 years down the road, he retires for good. That's it.
Well, I'm working on my professional golfing career. I'm about 20 handicap right now, and I've gotten down in the 80s a couple times. So I figure if I can get down another 20, 25 strokes on my game, I'll be ready to go.
Do you have a contingency plan or an idea of what you want to do?
Well, I'm hoping to get an announcing job with whatever late night host is doing the Tonight Show at the time.
So you're following in the footsteps of Stuttering John? That's
exactly.
Your hope? Those are your hopes?
Exactly. It's the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
I'm falling back on my youth and good looks. I think Hollywood is obviously the next step for me.
In this business, you have to always have Plan B, always, even if it's in your back pocket.
Right, so what is this Plan B in your back pocket?
It's cookies.
Right, it's my cookies.
What's next?
Yeah, it didn't appeal to you.
Well, ideally, I'd like to stay on the air. I'd like to continue on the radio or on TV doing, stuff like this, talking head stuff. If I can't find a gig doing that, then I'd do one of two things. I'd either go back into the corporate world, into marketing, advertising, which I really don't want to do, or maybe I would pursue teaching at a university, teaching, either the pop culture thing or communications or something like that.
Listen, my plan is for right now, hope Howard resigns. If he resigns and says just 5 years and that's all he has left, and it'll be great to know that at the end...
Did you hear me say I didn't hang up on you, dumbass?
It'll be nice if he told us, if he says, no, if I sign a 5-year contract and this is it, and then I'll know, and then, like everybody else in the world, I'll start planning looking for a new job. And I appreciate the fact that Howard's concerned about us, but plenty of people lose their jobs every day, and you figure it out. Listen, it was my dream growing up to work for this show. I now work on this show. I live the dream every day. I'd like the dream to go on for as long as it can. When the dream's over, I'll wake up into the nightmare that is my life.
Now, say this is his last contract, so he resigns, goes another 5 years, but then he retires. Then what? Have you thought about that?
Lots of sucking penis for money.
So you're going to turn to cock?
Yeah. Trends come and go, but cocksucking's always a good money maker.
I'm going to take a picture of you, Craig. That camera. Something to remember you by.
Is there a guy named Craig in
Yeah,
there?
I was going to say, where's Craig? Who's this
that guy?
Who's this Craig you're talking about?
Craig, Greg, what's the difference? I won't remember him in a few weeks anyway when we're out of here. I got a picture of you.
He's already forgot about you, Craig.
Here's your future, Craig, right there. Just a memory on my phone.
You can't even see my face. It means I'm like a ghost.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're all going to be in 3 weeks. Craig, they say a man without a plan is lost. That's all I got.
Do you have a contingency plan should it end?
Yeah, we're going to come stay at your house.
In bed with me?
Yep, in bed with you.
Really though, are you afraid?
No.
What's your prediction?
I have no prediction. I have a hope.
What's your gut feeling?
We're going to keep working. I got to believe what he says, that he's going to keep working somewhere. He wants to keep working. Why would he be? It may not happen immediately. Hopefully it does. But he said, he's going to keep working. He's been honest for 25 years that I've been with him. Why should I not believe him now?
What would you do 5 years down the road? Say he does resign. You go another 5 years. You're a guy who's worked almost his entire career with Howard.
Yeah, I mean, I would look for work like anybody else. What it would be, I don't know. I mean, I try to work in TV. I try to produce some shows. You know, I think I'll be older, but I think that I will have a lot of experience to bring. But you know, I mean, I love Howard, and I've done great here. But the notion that Howard stops working and I'm unemployable is I don't believe that. And if I did believe that you know, you got to believe in yourself. But I want to be here. I like this job. I always said this has been an amazing run. We've been together longer, and if he signs this deal, that'll be 32 years we'll have been together at the end of this deal.
Wow.
Who fucking does that? In anything, you know, the Rolling Stones, and they fucking hate each other. They see each other a couple of times a year to write songs and perform. We see each other every fucking day.
And it's still going strong.
And we still enjoy doing it.
If they don't want to be, then don't use my fans. So here's my ruling on this. I guess I'm okay if Lisa wants to charge $100 for people to see her, or Shuli wants to charge her. But don't sit there and tell me you're not going to be on Howard TV. Then if you're going to be now a performer and you're going to use my audience to show up and stuff, then you got to play ball. That's it. I really do feel that way. That ain't right.
There are times I told Doug, give me a camera, one of the small ones. I'll film stuff while we're on the road. After shows, I'm going around interviewing the guys and fans, you know, with my recorder.
And if Lisa doesn't want to do that, that's fine, but don't bring it up on the air that you're doing Sweet and Greet. And don't use the airwaves for that. Because
if
these
it's
are my
a private,
airwaves.
personal thing,
right.
Don't use this show to promote it.
Right. I really do feel that way. And not just for Lisa, but for everybody. And one thing I will say about Benji. Benji lets me come and videotape him and his girlfriend singing. And they're some of the funniest shows on Howard TV.
And I hate being on TV.
What?
I hate being on TV.
Yeah, and once he started that, I even said, we got to, no, like you didn't want anyone taping in your apartment, but you said, okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
I can understand why she wouldn't want it. It would make it...
Well, she's not understanding that. Actually, that's the only thing that's... If you're going to be in this business and you're going to be on the Howard Stern show, if the TV is there, it actually becomes something people like.
They even pointed out yesterday that they were on the balls of their butt with the Ronnie Block party until you saw the footage and it went on Howard TV.
Yeah, what you do is you pray that it gets on Howard TV.
You're 100% right.
And then your business grows. So anyway, that's my ruling on all of this. If you've got restrictions, and I've got restrictions, don't bring it up on the air. Don't mention it on Howard Stern Radio, Howard Stern TV, because to me it's all Howard Stern everything. It's a business.
Howard, if you care, Lieberman gave me sort of an update.
What's up? Tell me the update.
She called everybody who bought a ticket.
Yeah.
And everybody except for being on TV except for one person.
Yeah, so
she's trying to figure out how to handle it.
I got it all figured out. Never, ever bring up anything you're doing outside of these channels again. And if that person doesn't want to be on TV, tell them not to come.
Refund their money.
Right. But from now on, everything is on TV. I don't want to hear people telling me they're picking and choosing, because I'm picking and choosing. I'm picking and choosing. And if you choose not to be on the team, then don't do it. And listen, Lisa does a fine job and everything, and I would never ask her to be on TV if she's just doing it. But if you're going to start using the airwaves to promote events and use my audience, then you've got to give something back. That's how I feel. Now, what do you think of that, Doug?
Your Honor, I think it's a great decision.
Right. That's why I'm America's judge.
That's right. What is your ruling, Your Honor, on her appearing on Howard TV for interviews, like the behind-the-scenes shows? Sometimes she's involved, like when we go out with Benji with the Anthony Weiner press conference.
Right.
We did a behind-the-scenes show on that, and she was a big part of that, but she refused to be interviewed. What is your ruling on that? She refused to be interviewed without payment.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
This is all... Listen, it's like I explained the other day. What do you think we're doing here? Howard TV, to me, is no different than Sirius Radio. It's all the same. It's all promotion and promoting.
It's the same thing if I said to her when she interviews me, Lisa, I can't be interviewed for Howard 100 News. I need to be paid for this. It's a thought that would never,
that's
ever
psychology.
cross ahead.
If Doug Goodstein, every time we ask him to be on the air, and says I demand payment, I'm fucked. Then I got to get rid of Doug Goodstein.
But you know what? When I went to Peru, Howard, I went to Doug and I said, give me a camera. Maybe some interesting stuff will come out of this. This was my own personal vacation.
Right.
But I just decided, hey, let everybody in on this.
Thank God you did.
And it was fabulous.
Yeah.
And my point is, if you're going to... Listen, you can't pick and choose how you're going to use the Howard Stern show. This ain't a Chinese food menu. We're all in this. And it's one thing if Lisa wants to work in the news department, not promote anything and this and that, the other. That's one thing. But don't tell me you're not going to allow a camera in. Then I'm not going to allow you to use my airwaves.
All of this stuff is good to us. We should be good to it.
And it just doesn't go for Lisa. I mean, for everybody. It's the way it is.
She also buried herself for if there is something after this. She said she works for SiriusXM, so when everyone moves on, she must stay here.
Yeah, but what happens?
She's not a part of the team.
Right, and right, exactly. And what happens if you start saying, well, I work for Howard TV, I'm not talking to Howard 100 News?
Well, it would never happen.
No, I know, because you're not that kind of guy.
Right. No one is around here except
it's
her.
It's all fun.
Yeah. No one's ever, I've been here 18 years, no one's ever, we've never had someone split hairs like this, ever. Like, it's just, it's just not in anyone's
Yeah, well, I was
head.
thinking about it, and that's what I think was bothering me about it.
There's a lot of, I mean, this place is a lot of turmoil.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone. The wrap-up show was like, it was 15 guys in there just ready to unload on her yesterday.
Well, listen.
And no one wants to be mean and make her cry, but it seems, I think the thing that's frustrating the most is that she doesn't seem to get it. And it's just like tunnel vision. You know, it's like she sees it her way and we're all idiots.
Well, I see it my way.
Well, you're right. It's your show. It's you're the boss.
How she feels about this ruling.
But I mean, if anybody else,
well, it's a clear ruling, Robin. I'm saying, look, anybody who wants to use these airwaves, the Howard Stern Show airwaves, you can't pick and choose how you want to use them. Yeah. If you want to start a side business off of me, because this is my audience, this is the way I look at it. You want to start a side business off of me? You want to sell something? All right, I'm open to it, but don't tell me that I can't bring a camera there. Fine, you don't want to bring a camera, then don't use the airwaves to promote it. That's how I feel. I mean,
two-way street.
Yeah, you can't choose how you're going to use me. I'm telling you the rules. These are the rules. The judge has spoken. Tell your mother, 𝗛𝗲, and ask her a review. Ask her to review it.
It's a package deal. You can't.
It's a package. Now you said something meaningful.
Thank you.
Package deal. That's a good term. I like that. Good for you, 𝗛𝗲. And if Lisa wants clarification, or anybody else around here wants clarification, come see me. Right now. Right now is the chance to talk about it. Right, Doug?
Absolutely. I mean, there's times when people don't want things on camera. Of course, we respect that always. Right. But to just shut it down is just unacceptable.
Yes.
The thing I don't get is putting it on Howard TV is only going to help. I mean, you may be in embarrassing situations, but ultimately, it's only going to help your product.
By the way, Howard TV did a behind-the-scenes of me at AGT, which you sent me to watch last night, the preview. I thought you guys did a great job.
Yeah, it was a lot of footage. The guys did a good job, for sure.
Good job on that. And then you sent me something else that was kind of fun, too.
Medicated Pete?
Medicated Pete on Rachel Fine. Holy shit.
Yeah?
Is that for real?
Dude, either he's the best actor in the world or...
What's happening?
Rachel Fine on Fine Time. For those of you who have Howard TV, you got a real winner to look forward to.
That is also, we use it as like a promotional show. It's on HowardTV.com.
I was riveted. I had dinner
and
plans.
on HowardStern.com.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Oh, you can see it. You can see it for free.
Yep.
Oh, good. On HowardStern.com.
And HowardTV.com. Yep, it's up there right now.
You got to watch this. It's a free show for anybody who wants to see it. Fine Time. Rachel Fine. Richie Wilson's fiance.
Yes.
She's on there with Medicated Pete. And Medicated Pete doesn't know how to eat. So while she's interviewing him, she offers him a cupcake.
Yeah.
Like one of those big cupcakes that we have outside from, what's that place? Crumbs, yeah. Like a big giant cupcake. And he's like, he starts eating. And somebody wrote a comment underneath that he says, Medicated Pete eats like an iguana. the cupcake is Robin all over his nose and his lips start turning purple, and it's like he can't swallow or something, and he starts to eat it, and it's like it's like when brindlefly starts to eat, and
and he has to go, excuse me.
Excuse me. It's the most disturbing thing. And while he's talking, he's eating, and it's such a train wreck, fascinating piece of tape that I was late for dinner. I had dinner plans, and I had to finish Medicated Pete's interview. I didn't think I'd be that interested.
I honestly watched it at least 10 times. I just watch it I just put it on and let it loop.
Well,
basically.
The reason it's genius. Who is the genius that said give him a cupcake during his interview?
I think it was probably Richie Wilson's idea.
Richie Wilson. Yeah. That guy's a genius.
That is incredible.
Immediately triple his salary.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We have no money. But look, there he is. Look at his face.
He looks like he just made a Bukkake video.
Yeah. That's on HowardStern.com and HowardTV.com
and on Howard TV, the channel.
Howard TV.
Oh,
now, he can promote on my channels.
And it's brilliant to keep interviewing him while that's going on.
Right.
Do you think? Can I tell that weird story I told you about him the other day to prove that he's really out there?
What is that?
The one about that Joe Walsh's manager told me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. This is good.
So I think the James Gang was playing down in Red Bank.
Right.
And Joe Walsh's manager, Smokey's a huge fan of the show, and so is one of the guys that runs the road crew.
Right.
So they're driving around Red Bank, and one of the guys goes, "Holy shit, that's Medicated Pete." So they pull the car over, and they go to Pete, "Get in the fucking car." And
Just
Pete
like that, right? Get in the fucking car.
Yeah, and so Pete gets in, and they go, "You're going to be roadie for a day." Pete doesn't know who these people are. He doesn't know.
He gets in the car.
He gets in the car with complete strangers.
Right.
They bring him to the gig. And a couple people are like, "Oh my God, it's Medicated Pete." They're taking pictures, and he goes, "All right, cut the shit. Go grab that box." And they made him work the whole day.
Right.
He's like, "You're roadie for a day." But Pete just got into a stranger's car.
Wow. He is weird.
And the weirdest part is that was a year and a half ago, and he's been here 3 times, and he's never told us that story.
Yeah, how weird is that? Like something cool happened to him, and he doesn't even talk about it.
Never even mentions it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that happens to Pete a lot. Like
people just grab him.
Yeah, like he just gets into random cars. Like sometimes he's raped, sometimes he's who knows. Sometimes
he never tells you any of
Sometimes he's a huge rock star's roadie. It's just whatever happens to him for the day is the day. And he's somehow still alive. It's too much.
I brought him to a gig once that I did in Jersey.
How'd that go?
He comes to my room before the gig to get ready, and he goes to the bathroom to wash his hands, and apparently he washes his hands for like 15 minutes.
Oh, he's got that, huh?
So, because when I walk in, there's a lake in the bathroom, like just a huge flood of water.
He's all sloppy.
And he's up on stage, singing Purple Rain with wet spots all over his shirt and pants.
But you know what's weird about him? Like, he's probably been to the White House. Like, we don't even know it.
Yeah,
he's met Obama. He was probably at the the Queen's Jubilee
He's
celebration.
like Zelig.
Yeah,
he's
he
in
shows
all
up.
these historic spots, and nobody knows.
Forrest Gump.
All right. Well, anyway, there's my ruling on all future endeavors from everybody. Okay?
I hope we all know.
I know.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I'm just nervous, man, because kind of makes everybody kind of.
You don't want to have Lisa send me over the edge, and then I'll stop all the fun.
Yeah, because you could be you're well within your right to do that. And
right. I think it's fair. It's fair.
Doug, do you feel relieved that, because you've been holding this back, you've actually been protecting
I never brought this up. I saved her face on this. I was being professional and respectful. I don't know who brought it up. I don't really care. But someone else brought it out yesterday, and obviously it came up, but it wasn't me. I kept professional on this. I did not rat her out. I was going to save it and just not bring it up on air. But, it came up, and I feel like, the judge has spoken. The boss has spoken. It's crystal clear. There's 50 people up here, 49 get it. So,
and you knew Howard would share this same thought process.
Like, who has done this? Who would that's like me asking John right now for holding a microphone. Like I said in there, John, pay me. Get this microphone away from me. I want to be paid. I work for Howard TV. This isn't I'm splitting hairs, John. This is Howard TV. I don't work for Sirius XM. Pay me for this, John. Could you pay me? Answer the question. Pay me.
No, thank you.
Why?
Because you work for the channel. You work for Howard. We all work for Howard.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal. Yeah, it's a package deal, of course.
So will you cover Lisa's Sweet and Me?
Now that's a good question, and I'm going to be hypocritical, potentially, because part of me doesn't want to cover it because I don't want to help her out now. She split hairs and made her feelings known, and it's insulting. And the other part is like, no, I wouldn't do that to the show. I'm gonna if she. God, I can't believe I'm saying this. If she allows us, really, don't exploit and try to sell tickets through the show. No, yeah, we would cover it, sure. And I would be happy to cover for other ones, and hopefully, because I'm a good guy, I'd like to help her out. So if this could help her blow up her business, sure. Do I think it should would I be happier if it all went away? Yeah, probably, that's the truth. But yeah, I'd cover it, and I'd cover subsequent ones as well.
It seems, though, there should be no gray area. Howard ordered Lisa to give access to Howard TV.
Yeah, there shouldn't be, but we're dealing with Lisa, and Lisa seems to go by her own rules in her own world, so there might be another conversation Howard has to make it even clearer than he just did. That would be my guess.
Lisa?
Yes?
Howard declared you must do interviews with Howard TV and allow Howard TV...
No, that's not what he said. He said, if I'm using the air to promote an event, then Howard TV needs to be there, and I agree with him.
But Howard did say we're all one team, and he wants you to participate in all Howard TV productions.
That's not what he said. But I'm there 100% in the hallways every morning.
You're parsing words. You're not. That is what he said.
That is not what he said. That's not what I heard.
Go back there and ask Gary what he said and Doug what he said. That's what he said.
He said that he expects me to...
Yes, he says he expects you to do interviews with TV for behind the scenes, and he expects you to do everything just like what he expects everybody to do.
Well, then that's what I'll do. If I have time. This comes first.
Okay. But you're parsing words, that's all I'm
I
saying.
am not. That's what I heard. Then maybe I missed something, but that's what I thought I heard.
I called you last night, Robin.
I know, but it was right before AGT, so I figured you'd go into that. I wanted to watch it, so I figured we'd talk today.
Yeah.
Can't interrupt AGT.
Well, it was 20 minutes before AGT. I figured we had some time, but you're right. You need to prepare for AGT.
By the time I saw the message, I think it was like 10 minutes before.
By the way, how good was AGT last night?
It was really good.
Yeah, those hour shows fly by. They really do.
Yeah, you you don't realize when you're sitting inside how much is going on outside of the venue, how much is going on in the wings.
I mean, again, I get hung up on I try to remember everything I said because we taped for 4 days straight, like 2 shows a day.
In Austin, yeah.
Yeah, but I was really pleased with the show last night. I thought it was a real good one. And but speaking of things AGT, how about the guy from the night before who is a war hero and stuttered? Did you read that he is a complete fraud?
No.
Yeah, like it was a total scam. What's even funnier, in some of the papers it goes, Howard Stern was scammed. Like, not even America's Got Talent.
Yeah, like you did all the vetting.
Yeah, like I run
You're not
the show.
just sitting there.
Yeah, no. Well, first of all, there can't be anything more despicable. You know, there's so much on my mind because I am dying to tell people what happens in Vegas. Not just about this guy, but about a lot of the talent.
Uh-huh.
All I can say this season on America's Got Talent, if you're following along at home, expect the unexpected on every level.
Well, tonight they, or was it next week, they were promoting that something's going to happen that's really shocking.
Well, I think what they're going to show, based on what I saw the same thing, and I don't know, they don't tell me anything. But a lot of times, Howie, Sharon, and I really violently disagree. And because they edit and they only have an hour, they don't always show all the disagreements. So I think
it seems like you three are on the same page with most things.
Yeah. In fact, Ronnie was saying how much he enjoyed the show last night because they did show some of the disagreeing, a little bit of it. And there's one play, I get so mad I eat half of Howie's face off. It's crazy, like full-on cannibalism. But
yeah, they sort of indicated that there's a real Howie wants someone to go through, and you're not
right. I know. I think
happy about that.
Yeah, I think I know who it is too, and I was fucking livid. But so I don't know how much they're going to show of it. It's funny, like the things they choose to show too. Like I was doing math at the table. You know when I do math,
right, yeah.
And I was surprised they showed that. I was glad they showed that, but. Because everyone wanted to know how much time we had left, so I did the math for them.
Or how much time per contestant
yeah, right. Yeah. I said, let me handle the math. That's my forte.
And the show was over. You still had to come up with an answer.
And I said, well, here, let me I want to do it on paper so I can show my work to the teacher. Didn't you love that in school when you had to show your work?
Absolutely.
I was like, I'm in big trouble. I can't just look at somebody's answer on another paper.
That was to keep you from cheating.
Yeah, it worked. I was really fucked up with that.
I don't have any work.
My work? I don't know how I got. I took a lucky guess. Does that count?
I'm a genius.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's like really weird because there were so many arguments when we taped. And sometimes they go to them and sometimes they don't. But maybe next week they're going to show one of them.
Yeah, I like that little Snapple room thing, too, where you guys are sitting back there talking about some of the contestants that really impressed you.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
What was going on? What?
When we were taping, we would be in the Snapple room for over an hour, at least twice a show.
Really?
Yeah, and like all it is 3 seconds of the show. It's great. And I sit there and I go, you're kidding me. Trouble is, you can't figure out which 3 seconds they're going to use. Yeah.
Yeah, because they cut it up still, and you're jumping around from contestant to contestant.
Yeah.
I saw one of the contestants last night. I think it was the only person I disagreed with you on the whole time.
Yeah.
And they didn't even show you voting no.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Yeah. That was the other thing I was going to say.
The girl that sang Blue.
Yeah. See, all I can tell you is, by the time we get to Vegas, I'm right about 100% of the time.
But in order to show you saying no, that was going to be 3 minutes.
Right.
It was going to take a long time.
That was a big disagreement because on that girl, I didn't think she had the goods. But the only reason I wanted the show because when we get to Vegas, a lot of times I'm proven right.
And yeah, when she started singing, I said, she's got a nice voice and everything, but she sounds like a million other people.
Right. And, by the way, the thing that Howie and I disagreed on, everyone on Twitter agreed with me. That girl is a tremendous singer.
The one you picked and said she was unique, she was amazing.
Amazing.
You talking about the girl and the guy?
Yeah.
She was great.
And, everybody wrote me on Twitter, how could Howie have said that girl wasn't up to par? I mean...
Howie has a 10 ear, I think.
Well, I'm there to... listen, Sharon 99% of the time sides with me because she knows I'm right. And so, I keep Howie in check.
Because he was
astray.
Completely off on the girl singers. He liked the girl who was sort of mediocre and not the girl who was completely unique.
Yeah. Howie's great. Everyone writes me about the chemistry between us, even with Nick.
I like Nick a lot. In fact, I had when I went to see the auditions, I was like, well, what is it that Nick does? He comes out and he says hello to the audience.
Yeah, but it's all backstage.
But watching him on TV, he's very funny, and he really is willing to put himself out there.
He puts himself out there, and also he's real with the people. He doesn't.
Oh my God! When that girl came out to do that dance, the pole dance,
right,
and he wound up on the pole with her.
Yeah,
I was like, somebody's going to die. Because that was too much weight for that pole. Those temporary poles are pretty good.
But listen how screwed up this is. And again, I wish I could tell you what happens in Vegas, but I'm not gonna because I don't want to ruin the show for people and I want them to watch. But here it is. Talented liar, TV phenom's war injury tale. Now, the reason I think this is so screwed up, it messes it up for every real veteran who comes back from the war, regardless of injuries. Right. Because now no one believes you. Now all of a sudden, the one thing that was... Remember in The Wire when the criminals talk about you never kill somebody on a Sunday morning church?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like you could be the most fucked up liar on the planet, but you never lie about your military service.
Got to have some rules.
Well, you remember that guy running, what was he running for, senator in Connecticut?
I think Senate.
He lied about Vietnam. He won. But this lie is so wrong on so many levels. TV phenom's war injury tale. He's got talent. This is the guy from America's Got Talent. I'm assuming most of our fans are watching the show, so they know what I'm talking about. He's got talent and a lot of explaining to do. Sergeant Timothy Michael Poe, who, by the way, everyone was in tears over. I mean, I
know the whole audience was crying.
I had friends write me on email talking about they were home crying. Sergeant Timothy Michael Poe, a country western singing National Guard veteran. Remember when the National Guard didn't have to go to war? Like now you do.
Right. You used to go into the National Guard to stay out.
Yeah, forget it. You can't hide now. Michael Poe, a country western singing National Guard veteran who knocked the socks off judges on America's Got Talent Monday night, is a stutterer who claims to have suffered a brain injury during a 2009 tour of duty. If you remember, he said he stuttered after he got blown up.
Right. Yeah.
Military officials said yesterday he had never been wounded. Poe, whose silky smooth rendition of Garth Brooks, If Tomorrow Never Comes, left dozens in the studio audience crying. He said he began to stutter 3 years ago when he was heard attempting to shield his men from a rocket-propelled grenade blast, and now can speak clearly only when he sings. I mean, what an involved story. And by the way, that means like some guy in the military was watching this and said, let me check this guy's record.
He probably knew him, said that dude wasn't ever in any action.
But if this is true, then what was this guy thinking, that he wasn't going to be discovered?
Yeah, like the military doesn't watch TV?
I mean, everyone is going to think he is a fucking scumbag for lying about military service and getting blown up.
I don't think he really thought through what would happen if he got on TV.
But the Minnesota National... But his wife was there with him, too.
Hey, they have had scam artist teams before.
Yeah, but no, the wife says, I don't know anything about this. Listen to this. But the Minnesota National Guard said yesterday that Poe was never injured in the line of duty, nor did he serve in the military for 14 years, as he claimed on national TV. He must be like one of those women who like gets themselves ill so people will feel bad for him.
Munchausen's disease.
He's got the male version of Munchausen's disease. Sergeant Timothy Michael Poe served in the Minnesota Army National Guard from December 3rd, 2002 until May 26, 2011. Let me do the math there. Real quick math. I think that's 9 years, not 14.
Right.
And performed as a... sorry, I didn't write it down.
I don't see any work.
I didn't do any work. And performed as a supply specialist, said Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Olson, a spokesman for the Minnesota Guard. Quote, his military records indicate that he served with the Minnesota National Guard in Kosovo from October 10, 2007 until July 15, 2008, and was deployed to Afghanistan from July 28, 2009 to August 30th, 2009. So he did serve, and he was in Afghanistan.
Kosovo.
No, it says also, he says was deployed to Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
From July 28th, 2009 to August 30th, 2009. I think that's almost like a year, but I'm not sure. I'd have to really put pencil to paper.
I'm not keeping
No, wait,
up.
let's see. July 28, 2000, July.
Yeah.
July, September. No, what comes after July, Robin? August?
August.
All right. I skipped that. August. That's 1 month. He was there a month. Holy smokes.
Not
Boy,
that you can't get hurt in a month.
once you do the math, and, you know, it's complicated math, I'll admit. That's a month. I thought it was 2008 to 2009. It's 2009 to 2009. That's a month. Don't get tricked. That's a trick question, you know.
That's right, and he's not telling you what part of the month. It could have been a few weeks.
He might have been there a day. Sergeant Poe's official military records do not indicate that he was injured by a grenade in combat while serving in Afghanistan in 2009, as a report said the spokesman. Poe's ex-wife, Kelly Ballard, said she had never heard her former spouse stutter like he did on the show. So it was a fake stutter.
Right.
Wow. There was no...
Well, you notice that when he was talking to Nick, Nick said, you know you got through that whole sentence without a stutter?
Yeah, he forgot.
Like he forgot.
Yeah. Holy mackerel. There was no combat injuries, said Ballard from her Texas home. I think he's developed a feel sorry for me... I feel sorry for me stutter.
Oh.
Boy, this really sickens me.
I know.
And not because it happened on America's Got Talent. I mean...
In general.
Just, yeah, I mean... Oddly enough, this will probably bring more viewers to America's Got Talent. This is like a full-page ad for the show. So from that aspect, it's good. But for the bad part of it is for military guys who actually serve, and they're walking around with one leg blown off, and then they go and they go...
can't tell their story.
Yeah, you go and say, hey, yeah, I got my leg blown off with a grenade. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Just like the guy in America's Got Talent. There was no combat injuries, said Ballard from her Texas home. I think he developed a feel sorry for me stutter. In a video detailing Poe's backstory filmed in the Austin, Texas auditions from Monday's show, the country singer said that in Afghanistan he volunteered to clear buildings and help rescue wounded people, and one day someone armed with a rocket-propelled grenade launched open fire. How the fuck did he do this? With a straight face.
Somebody told him a story, and he decided to make it his own, probably.
I saw it coming down, and by the time I turned and went to jump on top of my guys, I yelled grenade, and the blast had hit me, Poe said. You know what's amazing, too? They didn't even show my whole speech to him. I was talking about his service and...
Well, you thanked him.
I did, but I did a lot more. You know, they have to edit it down.
Thank goodness they didn't show it.
And I remember, I thought I was about to lose it and cry for the guy. That's how upset I was for him.
Yeah, thank goodness they saved you with the editing.
Yeah. I could have looked like a real pussy. I saw it coming down, and by the time I turned and went to jump on top of my guys, like he's a huge hero.
Right. I mean, this is a story with nothing but hero smacked all over it.
I yelled grenade, and the blast had hit me, Poe said. He claimed that had he not been injured, he might never have discovered his singing voice.
Right, because he discovered that with this speech pathologist.
Boy, I wish I could tell you what happens in Vegas. I wish they would fast forward on that one.
Well, don't, because, you know, right now, as far as we're concerned, he's still in the competition.
Oh, yeah, no, he's in. But that's what I'm telling you. We might go to Vegas and fall for it even harder. That's what I'm telling you. Just be prepared. But Ballard said years earlier he was the lead singer in a band called Crawl Space. Show producers said they first learned only yesterday that Poe had been lying. Poe could not be reached for comment yesterday. Yeah, and they actually vet these guys pretty well, I thought.
Yeah, he crawled back under his rock, apparently.
Oh, my God, I want to interview him so bad. I want to interview this guy so badly.
Well, there should be a law that you can't misrepresent your military service.
Especially in front of me on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, you go to AGT jail.
Yeah, there's got to be an AGT jail. Sharon's holding on for the game. Remember that from yesterday? I got to do that.
Yes, this woman who we talked to yesterday.
All right, let me get to her. She's Sam Simon's on the phone. Hey, Sam, I haven't spoken to you in a while. What's happening?
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Sam Simon, one of the creators of The Simpsons, who doesn't get as much credit as the other guys because he sold his portion of it, and they tried to shove
nothing.
Well,
No,
I mean,
but he left.
He left, but he shouldn't have because those guys try to act like Sam had nothing to do with it, but he really
they don't.
I think they do, because when I saw the Hollywood Reporter article and stuff, I was like, hey, why is Sam not more prominent in this? Sam had a lot to do with it.
Years and I left after the 4th year.
I heard the drawings were really shitty until Sam took over.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Sam. Anyway, what's on your mind?
Well, I got a few things. And first of all, I want to thank you for AGT. It's my favorite show on TV.
Isn't that a shock?
Because of you. I was sick of the talent shows. I just was done with that stuff, and now I am so into this. I'm looking forward to the live shows and
Me too.
finding the winner and all that stuff.
I got to tell you, I am so thrilled by a couple of things that have happened. That I get a lot of email and tweets and things from people who say, I kind of gone away from not only America's Got Talent, but all these talent shows, and we feel like you revitalized that. I get so proud.
Howard, it's the same thing that you did with radio. It was boring, it was over, and you have brought some unpredictability to it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. And I'm also excited that people are telling me that 99% of them are watching the show with their kids, and they're like, they can't believe that their kids are Howard Stern fans. And so it's all sort of exciting and new.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know who you really are, this reputation.
Right.
I see Howard on the show, and I think it's great.
Right, it's fun.
Although, I mean, I like when you rewatch the show, right?
Yes.
When you saw this mentalist, psychic, what was he?
No.
The mind reader.
The mind reader.
The mind reader. Could you tell how he did that?
Well, I actually know because I've employed a few mentalists.
Oh, okay.
But I tell you the truth, I thought that guy was terrific.
Yeah, we know there's no real such thing as a mind reader.
Right, we know it's a trick.
Yes, of course.
But he did a wonderful job because what I loved about him is, I don't know how you felt about him, Sam, but I thought he was very unassuming. I've had guys do that kind of thing, and the way I judge is I say, this guy's got something interesting. He's got a good presentation. Let me see what else he's got. Does he have a show in him, or is he just a one-trick pony? And that's my criteria.
Well, no, I mean I liked him, and I thought he did a good job. I thought the stuff he was saying was really good. But I don't know anything about magic, but I think
yeah, but you think you know. But,
I think I know.
Yeah, people tweeted me, they go, oh, he must have had an earpiece in.
No.
There was no earpiece.
Someone else goes, he must be able to see underneath the tape, from he must be able to go look down.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah, this is all of the stuff. But for those of you who thought that he had a partner in the audience and a remote control thing, the producers told me afterwards, I said, the guy did a great job. They said to me, for sure, he doesn't have a shill in the audience because he had to perform it for us in a room without anyone in it.
I mean, I guess he
so
he provided.
That's what he did.
He provided his own mask, basically.
But I don't want to. I mean,
I actually know something about this.
Okay.
But I thought he did a terrific job, and most people who are not, privy to how these things are done, were tweeting me. They go, is that guy for real? Is he really able to read minds? And so, people are fascinated by this thing. It's one of the oldest tricks, but it's still very fascinating to people.
Okay, well, listen, I love AGT, but there's a show I really don't like.
What's that?
It's called Fast Food Mania, and it stars someone that I do like, and his name is John Hein.
Well, I'll be watching the show tonight. I haven't seen it yet.
Well,
what's wrong with it for you? Are you objecting to what he's promoting?
I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better.
Thank you. But you're objecting to...
side with this. I heard you say you liked it.
I liked it as a show. Do I like the fact that he's telling people to eat that sort of food?
Oh,
of course not.
God, Robin, he's not just... It is a celebration of gluttony and animal abuse and global warming that is beyond belief.
Well, I got to defend John for a second. I have not seen the show yet, but listen, Sam, let's be realistic. A lot of people love fast food, and John loves fast food.
What?
Well, I'm saying if you're a fan of fast food, sitting and watching John gloriously kiss the ground where Colonel Sanders once walked is the funniest thing in the world to me.
He could not kiss the ground where
Colonel Sanders.
Osama bin Laden was born on television.
You're comparing Colonel Sanders who kills chickens to Osama bin Laden?
Oh, I will compare that. I'll tell you why. Because obesity kills 100 million people, and Osama bin Laden killed 3.
But you're thinking too much.
Yeah, but this is a killing by choice.
Sam.
People choose this.
Sam,
the chickens choose to be killed?
I said
Sam.
the people choose it.
Sam, you're thinking too much.
No.
John, do you want to defend your show?
Listen, wait a minute. Kentucky Fried Chicken is the most notorious slaughterer of animals in the world. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama has called for a boycott of Kentucky Fried Chicken because they use the cruelest, most outdated methods in the world to kill 1 billion chickens a year.
Sam, you're talking to a guy who doesn't. I don't eat any birds anymore.
Okay.
I still eat fish.
And I don't eat meat at all.
Yeah, right. So we understand the politics of this.
But what about the planet?
Laura, let's talk to John Hein. John, how do you defend yourself? Sam Simon is watching your show.
Will you be going into the methods that this meat is derived?
Yeah, John, why are you not visiting Kentucky? Wait a second, John. Why are you not?
Creatures that can suffer, John.
John, why are you not visiting?
Howard, in the main title of the show, listen. Say somebody feels that. Well, I want to eat a hamburger. In the main title of the show, John Hein is eating a hamburger that is 18 inches tall, and he looks like he's in heaven. It's got about 25 patties in it, and grease and cheese spilling out from everyone. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life.
And he's in bliss.
And he looks like he's in heaven.
Well, let me say something, because this needs to be said.
Why are you taking his side?
Well, hold on a second.
Because you're out of your fucking mind, Sam. That's why.
John, will you personally visit the slaughterhouse where Kentucky Fried Chicken kills their chickens?
They won't let him in.
Howard, we did, but that got lost in the edit.
I see.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, of course we're not going to do that. That's not what the show's about.
The show is about your joy of fast food.
Of course, I understand what Sam's saying.
Right.
But to blame... Hold on, Sam. I listened to you.
Okay, you're right.
But to blame obesity on the fact that these places... No one's forcing you to go there. No one's telling you to eat the food. That's your choice, whether you want to or not.
You could make the point that Homer Simpson glorifies donuts and gluttony.
Oh, I was getting to Homer.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, which is Sam's...
He's a vegetarian.
Creation. He's a
vegetarian.
Homer Simpson's a vegetarian?
Lisa, the daughter.
Oh, Lisa. Oh,
Lisa's
okay.
Sam, I understand your point, and the show clearly isn't for you, but we're not telling...
I politically agree with Sam about a lot of the slaughtering methods
and
obesity.
John, you go like, people make a choice, but they're not making an informed choice. You are flooded with your show is a commercial for fast food. Where's the other side?
There is. It's one big commercial.
But Sam, I think the fun of it is that it's fun. Yes, the fun. Now, come on.
Put out of your mind how bad it is.
No, the fun is to watch a guy kill himself.
Right. I mean, when John pulls out that gun that shoots the sour cream, and he's talking about what a great invention it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's great.
He's never been in a Taco Bell in his life.
You don't see the humor in that?
Well, wait. This is what I would like. Howard, you like Paul McCartney, right?
Love him.
So does John Hein. John?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. He did a short film. It's called Glass Walls.
Right, it's about...
it's on YouTube. Go to John... Howard, make John go to YouTube.
Okay, go ahead.
And make him watch this 10-minute film about where meat comes from.
Now, John, I'm your boss.
Don't make me go to YouTube.
You have to go to YouTube.
Don't make me go to YouTube, Howard.
Well, watch it. Listen, Sam watched you. You should watch his.
Hey, I've seen Super Size Me. I read Fast Food Nation. I will watch the film that you're suggesting.
But it's not going to make him stop.
And then we'll come back for season 2 and go to different places.
No, it will.
No,
what are you saying?
And John will be as powerful a spokesman for veganism as he is for whatever
fast food mania.
Fast food mania.
Listen, Sam, John is killing himself. He's huge. He's diabetic. He eats shitty food every single day of his life.
Actually, that's not entirely true.
It's close.
Like, what about this, John? You love your kids.
I do.
You don't look very healthy on the show. First of all, I don't know.
Yeah, but his kids are getting older now. They don't need him that much.
I don't know what the obesity rate in the. I think it's like 35%. We're the fattest country in the world, but it's got to be like 99% of the people on that show.
Robin,
oh, yeah. They've got the market cornered.
Robin, you're an advocate for whole foods, good foods, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes,
but at the
absolutely.
same time, you can watch John's show and still find the humor in it, right?
It's ridiculous. I think that the greatest thing about the show is they call it mania. I mean, these people are crazy. Sleeping in a parking lot to get free chicken.
Oh, my God.
Sam, the point of this show
The fact is, though, 60% of Americans, listen to this, 60% of Americans are obese or overweight. And the perpetrators are soda companies. So, yes, people should be able to control themselves. And yes, they shouldn't eat fast food, but that's the point. Everybody's got personal choice.
And John's show is not the only show praising overindulgence.
There's nothing else. Every commercial is overindulgence.
John, what are you going to do? Are you going to resign?
Blaming the commercials on me, too?
Are you going to resign from the show or
your
not?
show is a commercial.
Sam, the show is glorifying the Americana, the food, the event, everything behind it, and why so many people go to these places and enjoy them. Look, I know when I walk into one of these places, I'm not making the healthiest choice, but it's my choice to make, and I love the food. If you're, if you drink a lot and you love alcohol, no one's going to tell you, you know what, get the alcohol off the shelves, you can't have it. That's your choice to moderate or not.
Choice to torture dogs?
I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Was it Michael Vick's choice to torture and kill dogs?
Yes.
Of course it was.
And he had to pay a price
So is
because
that
it's
okay?
illegal.
Sam, likening fast food mania to 9/11 is a very weak analogy, okay? And
It's not a weak analogy, John, because obesity is a bigger threat to this country than terrorism.
So the only reason people are obese is because of these places, you're
Sam,
saying?
let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate. You were part of a show that glorified gambling. It was a poker show, if I remember correctly. I used to watch it.
Yes.
And many people have lost their fortunes.
No.
Yeah, you are
Poker
glorifying.
is not
Hold
gambling.
it. I want to finish my
Poker's
point.
not gambling.
Hold it.
Poker's not gambling.
Stop it.
How is poker not gambling?
What are you talking about? Poker is a game of skill. There's no look. Every casino game in Las Vegas, if you want to lose, you can walk up to the table and or rather, in poker, if you want to lose, you can lose.
Right.
If you want to lose.
But what if you want to win and you lose?
Gambling, you can end up winning.
Poker is a game where you could lose a lot of money because you think you're going to win because you think you know what you're doing.
Right.
It is a game that has cost people their lives.
Right.
And yet you did the show. So I'm saying not that you shouldn't have done the show, but,
But you did, because you like gambling.
That's right. But John Hein is in the same boat. He knows what he's doing isn't perfect or good for everyone, but he's doing. Do you see that point?
No, because you're leaving the animals out of it.
All right, so then let me give you another point. Didn't you for years manage a boxer?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen what boxing does to a man's brain? I mean, have you seen the human cruelty to one another?
Yeah.
How could you advocate that and support it?
I wouldn't do it now.
All right, that's fair enough.
All right, you changed your stand. The one thing I will criticize about John's show is
Robin.
Well, because again, it tells you what it is. It says this is fast food. We all know what fast food is, and these are the maniacs who eat it.
That's right.
The one thing I will criticize is that they don't go get. John's bigger than anybody he interviews. Like they give you these couple of people who can eat this crap and not be obese.
Not the shows I saw.
No, there was a very an attractive girl talking about her love of something, and
I saw a couple that won the Chick-fil-A or the Whataburger contest, and I just thought, oh my God.
Yeah, well, there was that 100-year-old couple. That's
Robin,
saying
Sam,
you can actually live on this.
Sam, have you voiced this outrageous anger toward The Simpsons when they have fast food companies advertising on it? Have you demanded that The Simpsons remove all fast food restaurant advertising?
Like Disney getting rid of all that
Right.
stuff.
Have you demanded?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, okay. All right. Well, you've got work to do.
I think, I actually do think that Homer satirizes America's. First of all,
I think it's too subtle.
30 years ago, when The Simpsons, I don't know how long it is.
Right.
John probably knows. But Homer was fat. He's not fat. He's actually the average weight of an American now.
Right. Now his fat is normal.
And we always made, and it was supposed to be a joke that he loved this food. He was supposed to be a moron for doing it. And now
Well, I understand your point. I understand your point.
John Hein, my first what?
Because when you do watch the show, you kind of say to yourself, maybe fast food is kind of fun too, the whole lifestyle. And why am I being so uptight?
Maybe I want to be a part of that.
Maybe I'll go get a big burger.
Yeah.
But, and people don't realize how dangerous it is. I mean, we did that experiment that guy did at work. How long have we had that cheeseburger sitting out there now?
Since January.
Since January. How many months is that?
6 almost.
Is there a cheeseburger still out there?
Yeah, we have a cheeseburger because we read about this in the paper. We have a cheeseburger sitting in our office for 6 months. There it is. The cheese is absolutely perfect.
Yep.
There is no mold.
And John Hein, when he's at White Castle, he goes,
"Look at that,
100% beef, everybody."
I mean, that scares the shit out of me.
Like it's really 100% beef.
That thing has not changed.
No, how do we explain that, John? That the roll, the beef, and the cheese have no mold, and that's 6 months.
Yeah, it's preserved well.
Doesn't that scare you?
Yeah, it does.
And you're eating that.
Well, it's a cheezeburger, so
Sam is calling. Sam is calling for you to show that aspect of fast food on the show.
No, yes. Well, they're not going to do that. But
no, we're not.
I want John to watch Glass Walls with Paul McCartney on YouTube. And he has to watch the whole thing.
Sam, I will watch it. I pledge here I will watch that show.
Okay.
But you call up Howard, but you call up Howard, and I know you said it's nothing against me, but you basically trashed the show, which just got out of the game. And you're entitled to your opinion, but you're preaching like this is something that's not done on television about any. I mean, that's a great point Howard made about your poker show. And
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. You said poker. Sam, how could you say that poker isn't gambling? I think you're a smart guy.
What did I say about the boxer?
That's
just a ridiculous statement.
My poker show. We played low stakes poker. We didn't play high stakes poker. It was to show the camaraderie and fun of having.
According to Artie, he dropped like $1,000 to you that night.
Yeah, he lost money on that show.
Most people, that ain't low stakes.
Sam, you're showing the fun of playing poker and gambling, and that's fine. Actually, I happen to like that. I'm showing the fun of going to these places, of enjoying the food if you like that food, and seeing other people who are crazy like me.
What about the animals, John?
We're not talking about the animals, Sam. It's not, Sam. It's not the point of the show. On the poker show, do you show how the cards are made? Do you show where the chips come from?
Do you show the people living in shacks who lost their entire fortune?
No, cards can't suffer. Chips don't suffer.
Somebody made
people
them.
Suffer.
What about the people who kill themselves because they've lost all their money playing cards? You can pretend like that doesn't happen?
Kentucky Fried Chicken killed 1 billion chickens last year. Do you think 1 billion people killed themselves because they lost money at poker?
Sam, I think people can walk up to a Kentucky Fried Chicken and say, you know what, I love this food, I'm going to go there. Or they can go down the street to a restaurant and eat Thai food. It's up to them. The choice is theirs. And you're going to praise the people making Thai food, but knock the people making Kentucky Fried Chicken. Any product in this country.
I got to be honest with you, though. I mean, Sam is bringing something up that people don't like to think about, how their food is murdered.
Gets to their plate.
That's all food. Not all food, but
not all food, but
animal. John?
Yeah. No, food that comes that were animals that were killed for that. I get that. I understand that. Okay, I'm a smart guy.
But you're okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of the cruelty that might happen. Like,
well,
I guess
at every fast food place.
No. I close my eyes to that willfully.
You're in denial.
Of course I am.
He doesn't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about it. I want to enjoy the bucket at KFC.
Well,
and that's my choice to make. And a lot of people make that choice.
That's I'm saying
all right, boys.
That choice is horrible, I think.
Sam, not everybody in the...
No, but you're saying like you appreciate...
I respect how you eat and how Robin eats and how Howard eats. That's your choice, and that's fine. But don't tell me how to eat. Okay, the whole world isn't vegans and vegetarians. In fact, most of the world isn't.
But John, you're saying that this is me telling you, and I'm saying I don't care about you. I care about the animals. They're suffering because people eat meat.
Yes, and they will continue to suffer because people eat meat. That's the way the world is. And you want to change the world. I get it.
Not after you watch this video.
All right, Sam.
Go watch the video and tell us what your reaction is.
John Hein, it turns out, is in the most controversial show of the year.
It is. It's
look at him. He's done again.
Oh, and it was you, Howard.
Yeah, me. I'm just a nice judge.
Sam, you'll like this week's episode a lot better. It's all about the drive-thru, the different drive-thrus throughout the country.
Well, Sam, you can
get of course, I will say again, the meat...
Is that bad for the mileage on cars or something?
Gases, then all the automobiles in the world combined. We can save the world from incinerating by not eating meat. I'm tweeting at Simon Sam.
All right. Are there more cool tweets about murdering chickens?
I'm about to send out some links to the Dalai Lama saying boycott KFC. I'm going to do.
Wow, John has inspired protest.
And I'll
all right. Yeah, yes, Sam, are you getting laid? That's all that counts. You sound like a guy who's not getting laid.
What?
Are you getting laid?
Yes, sure.
All right. Yes, Gary.
That's the guys in the office are asking. Sam has nice cars. Do they have leather seats?
No.
Okay.
All right.
No. Everybody always looks for these stupid things. No. And not only that, they're solar.
Yeah, by the way,
all of his cars are solar?
I've been in Sam's car, and I got to tell you, there are no seats. All right. Thank you, Sam.
Okay.
Good to speak with you.
Bye.
Wow, controversy follows you,
Man,
John.
he was on fire.
When your dad goes to KFC, does he think about how the chicken gets
killed? My dad doesn't think about me. What is he going to think about a chicken? He looks at a chicken the same way he looks at me.
Doesn't mean it's not right not to think about how the animal gets to your plate.
Yeah, but I'm not.
But I don't think the consciousness of the people that John is talking to is all that high.
Right.
They're not caring about where it comes from or how it got there.
Well, if anything, you should thank Sam. That's got to be an excellent commercial for your new show.
Yeah, I think so. But the logic that poker isn't gambling, and he kind of lost me a little bit there.
Look, anything that people like, they like to defend. Look at you.
Of course.
That's it.
Robin just called me dumb, but I don't care.
No. I didn't say you were dumb. I said the people you're talking to.
Hey, you're like the professor of dumb people.
I feel so much better.
All right, Big John, there you go. John Hein, when is the show on?
It's on Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on Destination America.
No need to give out what channel Destination America is.
Everybody knows it.
That's America's channel.
Exactly.
All right, thank you,
guys.
John. Poor guy's got one fucking show on Destination America. Sam found it.
Sam is screaming about a show nobody sees.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. By Sam screaming about it, he actually got them some audience.
He's going to make it a hit.
John.
Yes?
Well, first off, don't they say all press is good press?
I hope so. At first, I was really ticked because it seems like Sam went out of his way to knock the show.
Right.
But in listening to his argument, I know he's a big animal rights advocate, and I really do respect that. But I think he's kind of missing the point when it comes to this show. We're all about the celebration of fast food and exploring why people eat it and the history behind it. And he's just looking at how the food gets killed. And I think whenever anybody goes into any restaurant, you're not necessarily thinking about that. You're just enjoying the food. And that's the point I was trying to make.
And Sam is just another hypocrite with another. We're all hypocrites, and we all have vices, and we all do things that, we all have things that we're passionate about. But when you guys pointed the finger towards him with gambling, with being a boxing manager, with the way the Simpsons portray certain elements of society, he really had no argument.
I'm glad Howard brought that up. He argued much better than I did, and it's true. I mean, I love to gamble, but you're kidding. Poker isn't gambling?
Right.
That's just a stupid thing to say. And with managing the boxers, though I said he wouldn't do it now, you get in the ring, you're taking your life in your hands. I'm not knocking either of those things, but people understand the consequences of what they're doing and then make their decisions accordingly. And that's all I'm saying about this. Plus, this is more about, having kids that had birthday parties at these places when they were 6 years old. The goofiness and the wackiness and the fun. This isn't a hard-hitting documentary on cuisine. That's not the point of the show. It's just to have fun at these places that so many people go to.
Right, it's about the culture and nostalgia associated.
Absolutely.
All right, Sharon, I've kept you on hold long enough. I promised you I would get to you first thing in the morning.
Oh, it's no problem.
All right, Sharon. Sharon wants to play a game. I have a Bigfoot game for her. It's time to play Bigfoot Game.
How is the Bigfoot game played?
Glad you asked that. The Bigfoot game is very simple. If you're playing along at home, have fun and get our home game as well. The game is played very simply. We ask Bigfoot a question. Let me give you a sample. Here's the first question. This doesn't count. This is just a practice question to get you familiar with the game. We ask a question like this.
What is bin Laden's first name?
All right. Now, bin Laden, as you know, is Osama bin Laden. And most Americans know that name. It's gone down in infamy.
But does Bigfoot know the name?
But Bigfoot lives in Vermont. He's isolated. I don't know his intelligence level, but it doesn't seem all that high. And so, you sit there and you debate it in your head, but you got to come up. It's, listen, you got a 50-50 chance.
The big thing about these games is that Bigfoot does know something.
Well,
we just don't know what it is.
That's right. You got to tap into the Bigfoot mentality. Like, for example, I would say he probably does know Osama bin Laden.
Really?
Yeah, I would think so.
No.
You would say no. What would you say, Robin?
I think he must know Osama bin Laden.
Right. So this doesn't count. This is just to see where his head's at. Let's find out.
Bob
bin Laden. Well, actually, that's. It's right. No way. His real first name is Robert. He changed it. No, you would have been right, Sharon. You would have won.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go.
All right. So we're going to play the Bigfoot game now. Now, Sharon, in order to get this fabulous gift of the iPad, which I love, and Citrix was kind enough to give it to us.
Yes.
In order to get it, you've got to get 3 out of 5 right.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with your first question in the Bigfoot game.
All right.
Here we go.
What is H2O?
What is H2O? Now, you must know that, Sharon, right?
Yeah, I know what that is.
What is H2O?
It's water.
Water. That is correct. Now, get inside the head of Bigfoot.
Absolutely not.
You say, no way he knows. Now, Bigfoot had to go to school. They teach that in every school.
Yeah, but what class was he in, Howard?
Yeah, no way.
I think he went to school for head lice.
There's no way.
All right, here we go. H2O, you say no. Fred, lock her in on a no if you don't mind. All right. That is my game show assistant, Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
Yeah.
Most people have a beautiful woman.
No.
You're Fred.
My Vanna White is a rather haggard...
It's the bizarro world.
...tired man who I met in Hartford. A true genius would have, a hot blonde.
Yeah, Megan Fox would be your assistant.
Even Merv Griffin knew to put a hot blonde there. But I have Fred. All right, Fred, you locked her in on a no.
I did.
Let's find out. The question is, what is H2O?
Water.
There you go.
No way.
You got your first one wrong.
And he said it definitively.
Yep, this is what I'm telling you. The game is trickier than you thought.
Boy, it sure is.
Yep. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, Sharon, because I'm in a magnanimous mood.
Oh, be in a magnanimous mood.
I'm going to give you one last one. If you get it right, I'll give you the iPad.
Oh,
Winner takes all?
That's it. Winner takes all, Robin.
All right.
That's right.
Excellent. Okay.
All right, we asked Bigfoot the following question.
Okay.
How many wheels are on a unicycle?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my
Good
God.
luck.
Oh, my God.
How many wheels are on a unicycle? I say there's no way in hell he knows this.
I agree with you. There's no
you
way in
never
hell. I
know.
don't think he knows what a unicycle is.
You
Right.
never know what Bigfoot's experience has been. He could have been involved with a circus.
I have to go with my gut on this one. I've got to say no.
Yeah, I could see him as like the bearded lady in a circus, and he hung out in the cage next to the unicycle man.
I mean, I think he's got it to think it's a bicycle.
Yeah. What are you going to say? You're going to say no.
He doesn't
Okay.
know.
All right. I mean, this is the kind of thing a 7-year-old would know, so I would say he doesn't know.
Yeah, there's no way.
All right. Let's hope you're right. We got my fingers crossed for
Let's
you.
hope.
All right. Here we go. Bigfoot. How many wheels on a unicycle?
Is the number 3 an even number or an odd?
Oh.
What happened?
Must have jumped. Hold on a second. The suspense is killing me.
Me too.
Let me see something.
How many wheels are on a unicycle?
All right, here we go.
Is the number 3...
Oh, they didn't edit it right.
I think he said 2.
He said
I think
2.
he said 2.
He said 2. That just totally blew, though.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I won.
I got to get out of radio.
Not a clean
But
contest.
I got to tell you, at AGT, this shit don't go down. Although they did get scammed.
Yeah, what's worse?
I don't know. Guys, what happens there? Who is putting this on the DVD or whatever that's called, a CD? Who's the culprit that just sabotaged my game? Bring him to me. Bring him to me. Bring him to the call.
Sal will be in a moment.
It's Sal, that fuck, with the teeth. He's so busy whitening his teeth. By the way, good thing, Robin, I'm reading GTD, Get Things Done. You're going to watch me fire Sal now. Okay. Sal, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I did nothing wrong. I double-checked it for your accuracy, and then you went back, and the answer was there.
Sal, there's no stop between the question and the answer.
It was on mine, and I double-checked. That's weird.
So if I go
is there
back
a track there, Howard? Is it on the particular track? I know there's no stop.
It's no stop.
I double-checked it for
I need a stop.
I know. It should be on the track. I double-checked it for accuracy.
You double-checked it.
I double-checked
So if I go back there and play it and it doesn't work, will you resign?
No.
Why?
Well, because
you double-checked it. Why are you afraid to risk your job on this? Let's play the real game show. Forget Sharon and her dumb iPad. Let's play the real game.
Howard, I'm not lying. I know better.
You see this CD? Track 12?
Yeah.
It's track 11 and 12 for the game.
Right.
I'm going to go back there. I'm going to play it.
Right.
If it stops, you have no problem. You have your job.
I have the same exact player as
If it doesn't stop,
you
lose your job.
Why wouldn't
Fred, lock him in on a yes and no.
Why would it not stop, though? Why would it not stop?
Let's play the game.
If it's on the track, why would it not stop?
It didn't stop. I just play here. Listen.
Well, you went back and then it played.
No.
I heard the answer.
Of course it did. But it played. It wasn't proper. It wasn't like all the other ones.
I know that.
So you did it wrong. You did your job wrong. You don't know that?
I didn't do it wrong because when I checked it worked out.
Listen.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
How many wheels are on a unicycle?
And then I go to play the answer.
Is the number 3 an even number or
it's
an
missing?
And then how'd you find it?
I had to keep going back until I can find it.
Well, maybe the CD has it after.
Listen.
Listen.
Oh,
God.
Here's what you did.
2. Is the number 3 an even number or an odd number?
You combined it with 12 and 13. You fucked up.
I don't recall that.
You fucked up. You don't recall it because you're busy teeth whitening. Your teeth look like shit. You dummy. You had nice teeth. It's $12,000 on teeth.
6.
And 6 because you fucking cut a deal so you can do free commercials on my show, you cocksucking user. Get out of here.
I've never done a free commercial on your show.
6,000. Why'd the guy give you a discount? So you mentioned it on the show.
I mentioned my teeth. I never mentioned him.
Yeah, okay. So again, I'm a dummy, right? There's
You're
a
not
distinction.
I'm sorry about.
I'll tell you what. I'll mention my teeth if you give me a discount.
That's not how
you use me. You have no respect for me.
That's a blatant lie.
He mentioned the dentist's name in the news story.
Yeah.
Obviously, the news came to me and mentioned the story. Yeah.
So you cut a side deal. Now you're selling advertising on my show.
And like Lisa, like you said with Lisa G, like
go enjoy your teeth.
Something.
Go enjoy your teeth.
I did a whole Howard TV special.
Thank you for doing that. Next time, consult me first. See if I want it on Howard TV. You getting your fucking dumb teeth.
Well, I went through Doug.
All right.
I'm sorry about this. I fucked up. I'm very sorry.
Check your work 500 times.
I will. But that is very strange. I apologize profusely. I mean, it's crazy. I have been Howard.
Why don't I fire you? What's wrong with me? Am I a sucker?
No.
And then you go out and cut side deals?
I'm not cutting side deals for my fucking teeth.
Sure you did. Did you mention the finance company that financed your teeth?
Yeah, but
on the air?
When Gary asked me about.
Well, you get a special deal. You got $6,000.
Yeah.
You were paid $6,000 for a commercial, and you don't know you did the wrong fucking thing?
I don't know how
What, are you retarded?
Apparently I am. All right. Well,
let's play the real game.
Go ahead, play it.
And by the way, you're a smart guy because you know what? You outfoxed me. I thought for some stupid reason you were honest.
How am I not?
I'm a sucker.
You're not a...
Repeat after me. Howard's a sucker.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it because I want to hear it. Because if you tell me, maybe I'll learn something. Tell me what I am to my face. Look at me in the eye and tell me what I am.
You're Howard Stern.
And what am I?
You're the...
No, say I'm a sucker.
You're America's judge.
That's right. What am I?
You are the king of all media.
No, Sal. I'm not joking. Tell me what I am.
You're Austrian, Russian, and Polish.
No, what am I? I'm a sucker. Tell me.
Why are you a sucker?
I fell for it. You tricked me.
For what?
You outfoxed me.
What are you
talking
about? With the teeth
about? Yeah, and the side deals.
Howard's a sucker.
Thank you.
Howard's a sucker.
Thank you.
Howard's
Tell
a
me
sucker.
again. Now I know what I am. What a sap I am.
Howard's a
What's
sucker.
going on? He got his teeth at a discount for commercials?
Yeah, he cuts deals. And if he had come to me like a human being and say, hey, Howard, I'm trying to get my teeth whitened. Do you think I could cut a side deal with this guy and get a reduction in the price? I would have sat down with him and said, look, man, we don't use the show for that stuff. I'd rather pay for his fucking teeth. First of all, his teeth are ridiculous.
He didn't need these teeth. You know, I mean, I could understand it if it was for something.
Robin, you got breast reduction. You didn't need that. Did you need breast reduction?
I didn't get a
And you talk about your tits every day.
I didn't get a discount. I don't never mentioned the doctor.
Well, discount or not, there's discounts every day. If I go out and buy a pair of jeans at a discount, am I using it for the show?
You
I'm still
got the
paying out of my
discount
pocket.
because of my show.
Absolutely. There is.
You used me.
I didn't use you.
You just said absolutely. You got a discount because of the show.
There is a relationship
so
to the show.
So you came in here and
it's
told
inevitable.
the guy.
I work at the show.
You told the guy, don't worry, pal. Howard will...
No, I
he's
never
such a
said
sucker.
that. I swear on my children.
David Letterman's staff is able to cut side deals for whitening their teeth, and then they go, don't worry, Dave's a fucking sucker. I'll get
Howard's
on camera. I'm a sucker. Tell me. I'm to my
You're
face.
not a sucker.
No, I am. It's
That's
okay.
not the deal. I was
Tell me what I am.
I was approached to get my teeth
No, come on, man.
I was
Tell me what I am. Don't be a pussy.
I'm not being a pussy. I'm being real. If I was a fucking pussy, I'd call you a sucker.
You're a fucking pussy.
No. If I was
Tell me what I am. Tell the world what I am. I'm a sucker.
How the fuck are you a sucker?
Because I
got a discount on teeth.
If you worked for Letterman, do you think you would have snuck on the show and mentioned your discount for teeth?
No, and I didn't sneak on the show.
That's why you won't work for Letterman.
I didn't sneak on the show. I don't want to work for Letterman.
I'm a sucker.
Howard's a sucker.
You're not a sucker.
I am.
Howard's a sucker.
You outsmarted me. I go around thinking I'm smarter than Sal.
I got my fucking
You're
teeth done. It's my business.
You're smarter than me.
Listen, if I work here, certain things come up.
Oh,
Howard's a sucker.
Okay.
When I called my wife cheating on me, was I a sucker then? No, it was contributing to the show because I work here. I get my teeth done.
No.
I didn't tell him that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Yes, you did.
I did not tell him that. I swear on my kids.
Bullshit.
I did not.
Bullshit.
He came up to me at a club and he said he could help me with my teeth and give me a discount. And that's exactly what I did. And then I went to Doug and said, I'm getting my teeth done. Would you like to tape it? And he said yes. And I never mentioned the fucking guy's name on the air ever. Only on my Twitter. It's not bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. What you're saying is bullshit.
Bullshit. Fucking maniac.
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Would you go back and fucking stop looking at yourself in the mirror with your teeth and your tanning and make sure when you put together a game that you do it right?
I'm very, very sorry. These things do happen. They're technical issues. They do happen. They are inevitable. All the computers around here. I've been trying to get a new computer for 3 months. You know what the guy said to me today, Suresh?
What did he say?
He says, we have to wait till a whole bunch of computers break down because SiriusXM won't just fund one computer.
Let me tell you something about this company. They've lost interest in this show. They take it for granted. You should have a computer inside of 3 seconds.
I know.
If it wasn't for this show and what we do. See, now you got me off track from yelling at you.
You can yell at me again. I
am
don't
stupid.
Care.
But this is the truth. Because now you brought up a topic that's even worse than your teeth. And you know what that is?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You should have a computer in 3 seconds. Because I have to remind this company, even though they don't listen, the reason the whole thing exists, the reason that one guy's trying to buy the company from the other guy, the reason there was a merger, the reason everything happened was one reason. This show. This show, that's it. There's no other reason. And this fucking imbecile with his teeth can't get a computer.
I asked the guy, I go, you know, the computers are slowing down. I go, I know you have virus software. He goes, yeah, but we don't have spy software. I go, why don't you put the fucking anti-spy software in the computers? Right. He says they won't fund it. And they said...
They won't fund it.
And by the way, all of your computers here, he says, particularly in Studio 69, you guys do not have spyware, anti-software.
Oh, you want to know why?
And he goes, you know what they said to him?
What?
They go, if the spyware should happen to come in, just wipe out their computers and reboot everything. And it's just crazy.
You know what it is?
It's a penny-wise, dollar-foolish.
Because I'm the enemy. Don't you know that? Don't you know every company I've worked for and built up, I become the enemy because they all get jealous? It's happened everywhere. I thought it was going to be different here. But things rapidly changed. Mm-hmm. I'm the enemy. I'm the enemy.
You are.
I'm always the enemy.
Even to Sal.
I caused a merger of 2 companies when XM was clobbering this company. You think the computer would... Do you think that if I ran this company, I'd say, you know what? I'm going to get rid of an entire channel just to make sure you guys have a computer.
Exactly.
They could get rid of 500 of these channels, and it's still...
And nobody'd even notice.
No one would even know.
Right.
We requested Adobe Audition software updates.
Listen, just do me a favor.
He got you off track.
He did. He did get me off track.
Shut up, Fooey.
Howard's a sucker.
He outfoxed me.
Go back to taking your nap. There's nothing more disgraceful and disgusting than going to sleep on the most popular radio show in the world. Don't talk to me about a technical glitch. It's a technical glitch.
It's not a technical glitch. You didn't listen
all
to
the
the
time.
CD. If you did, you
didn't check your work. I want you to admit you didn't check it.
I swear to God, I checked it. I swear to God. And you know what? And I'll tell you what. And I remember, and I'll break it down for you specifically. I remember turning it back. I remember that jump. I remember it. And then I turned it back, and then the track played.
Impossible.
But what I remember...
My CD player is no different than yours.
I know it's not, but I'm saying, like, I remember...
CD player.
I'm telling you specifically, I recall...
Gary, go back in Sal's room and play it back. I guarantee you.
No, I'm saying to you that it jumped in my computer, but when I turned the dial back, it played.
Okay.
But if it jumped in your
So
computer,
you
that would
heard
be
it without it working, and then it played, and then you just said to yourself, okay, now it works.
No, it played at the answer to.
Listen to what you just said.
Right.
Listen to what you just said.
No, I didn't. No.
Yes, that's just what
I
you
guess
said.
so. I guess so in some odd way.
In some odd way.
Nothing odd about it.
What you just said was, I played it, it jumped, then I played it again, and it was fine, and then I gave it to Howard.
That's right.
That's why you're a fuck up.
I went through.
Listen to me.
And then I went
Listen
through
to
the
me.
rest of the tracks.
Listen to me. I can't have this. I can't go through a contest and have that.
I know that. And you know what? In the past year,
Sal,
there haven't been any.
Teeth are unimportant.
I agree. All right, fine.
You think you're going to have some movie career because of your dumb teeth?
We're doing a few films.
You work for me. I'm the only one paying you.
I know.
Trust me.
There's
a few shitty, what he calls independent films, which means they're not even independent films. Independent films rejected these films. They don't have a name yet for what these films are. They haven't figured out a name yet for them. Like this, you know how there's like the independent film, small film. You hear an actress going, I'm in a very small film. This film is so fucking small. They haven't figured out how to give it a word, like microscopic films. They're coming up with a new term.
I think it's called straight to DVD.
Yeah, well, DVD. There'll never be a DVD.
Straight to video cassette.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Teeth are not a career. Let me tell you something. If teeth were a career, Gary would be king of entertainment. Use your head.
And Sal, by the way,
film you needed new teeth.
One last thing. Now, I yelled at Sal the whole way. I go, Sal, what happened? And he goes, it played. He got the answer. He goes, you owe me a fucking apology. So now that you know what's wrong, do you owe me an apology?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
You're damn right. If you're in your studio and you see something screws up and then you go back and check it and it plays, there's a 50-50 chance there's something wrong.
I agree. And when I turned it back and it played, then I went forward and the rest of the tracks played.
But what you should have done is start it over again and just played it the way Howard would play it and see if the same thing happened again.
You don't shit your pants about me. You know why? Because I don't fire anybody.
Oh, I do shit.
And I'm reading Getting Things Done.
I don't sleep at night. I don't sleep
You
at
don't
night.
sleep at night because you don't get any pussy.
Well, that's another story.
I jerked off last night. I came hard. I slept like a rock. I jerked off last night.
So you're not getting any pussy either if you jerked off?
Well, my wife wasn't home.
God bless you.
If she was home, I would have some.
Mine was. That's the problem.
That's right.
I'm only kidding.
Yeah, good, nice teeth.
I'm only kidding.
He's got the widest teeth on the show now. Wider than yours, Gary.
You know, I have to say, when I got my teeth, as bad as they are, when I got my teeth, the dentist came to me, and it's like women getting tits. He goes, here's the thing of colors, right?
Yeah.
And so, of course, I point to Sal's color.
I thought you point to a piece of shit because that's what they look like.
I point to Sal's color. My dentist goes, listen, you can't put that color on. It's ridiculous.
Right.
He goes, you got to go to a color that's more in line with the rest of your teeth. Otherwise, it's going to look ridiculous.
Oh, now Sal's dentist is on the phone, so he's really going to get what he wants.
No, don't.
Sharon, hold on. I'll give you your prize. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, doctor. This is Dr. Bean, Sal's dentist, I guess. Yes, doctor.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
First of all, I've been a fan for 32 years.
Thank you.
I've been listening to the show forever.
Thank you.
You are amazing on AGT. My wife loves you, which she never, ever would ever listen to you, and now she loves you. The
Thank
kids
you,
love
doctor.
you. The kids love you. So what happened with Sal, he had originally, one of the dentists did his gums, who's my client. You know, we work together, the gum doctor and the teeth doctor. We work together. So he said, he called me up, said, Sal from the Stern Shows wants to do his teeth. I said, listen, we have a budget over the course of the year that we do a lot of pro bono cases for people that don't have money, for very big celebrities like.
He's got money. He just bought his wife $800 pair of shoes.
Right. So he came up and he wanted to do he wanted to do 16 teeth, and that the laboratory fees are $6,000. That's what our fees.
No,
are
I am Dr. Bean. You've done nothing wrong. This is something between me and Sal.
Okay.
What Sal has done is...
It's Dr. Dean, not Bean.
Oh, Dr. Dean. Bean is funnier, though.
It is.
Well, that's my other staff I should fire.
My teeth look like beans.
They put up Dr. Bean. That's, again, another faux pas.
See, things do happen.
Oh, things do happen.
Unfortunately, they do not. But listen, you want to make sure those margins are not tight.
Come on, Sal. Check your work. You're so busy with the teeth and your independent film.
I'm not. I swear to you, Howard. This is certainly a priority.
Sal, when something screws up, you know what? If the dentist did that to your teeth, you'd be pretty fucking pissed, wouldn't you? He didn't have room for mistakes.
Absolutely not.
All right.
So he wanted to do 16. I said, listen, Sal, I didn't know you were out of budget. When you guys went on the show and said, he's spending all his money, I really felt terrible. I said,
hey, you know what you should have said to him? You should say, well, you don't have the money, sir. Leave.
No,
well, what happens with Sal is, it's known he's on my show, and everyone knows. Everyone can walk in here and somehow finagle, this guy mentioning his teeth, mentioning this, mentioning that.
So what what happened was I said, let's just do the 8 teeth. I'll bond the bottoms. I said, no problem with that. I'll take care. I still look great. And then I said, what kind of color do you want? He goes, I want them to look real. I want them to look white. So we gave him a natural color. We didn't give him a super white.
They're too white, doctor.
Natural for who?
They're natural if you're someone who lives next to a radiation plant.
All right. Well, I told him after you said that, if you want to go darker, we can go darker. No
He could
problem.
go a
That's why-
shade darker. It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah. That's why we put the temporaries that way, so that the patient can kind of work it out and see.
Well, that was wise of you. I don't have a beef with you, doctor.
I don't know. I think that was brilliant because you put those sparkling white teeth in Sal's mouth. Somebody's got to talk about it.
Hey, this guy's well thought out.
Well, the teeth. I mean, look, I got a job here because of somebody's teeth.
All right, enough with that. You said that line 3 times.
I'm making it clear that,
Yeah. Okay.
certain
It's all
things are
about.
inevitable.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games.
Well,
Except I had a contest. The final answer no one could hear. because
Robin,
of
I
you.
hope you feel better.
Thank you. Don't worry. She's fine. I'm the one who's fucking sick over here.
I think Baba Booey's got to get his teeth redone, by the way.
Oh, God.
Please, how many times can you go back to that well with him?
Well, I think he's got to go to the right guy.
The right guy. I think you'd have to go to another planet to find the right
There's
guy.
no right guy for his
Trust me. If you had to work on his teeth and your final project at dental school was working on him, they would never let you have a license because he's impossible to cure. All right. Thank you, Dr. Dean.
Okay.
All right.
Say hi to 𝗪𝗏𝗏.
Right.
Howard's a sucker.
Seems like a nice man, Dr. Dean. All right. All right, Gary. Look.
Howard, before I go any further.
What are you, stuttering now? What were you, in a war? You stepped on a mine?
Are you a hero?
My teeth are touching my tongue. I can't speak properly.
All right, what do you want to say?
I will take out the CD, and I will
It's too late.
No.
Now you're going to fix it?
No.
It's useless. You're going to now re-record it.
No.
Why would you do that? Why would you waste my time with that?
It was a glitch. It's been established. It's been fixed. We know that the lady lost the game or won it, whatever the case may be.
She won.
But from this point forward, I'd like to double check it, like you said, and make sure that
you're going to go double check your work.
Howard's a sucker.
How backward are you?
Howard's
you don't ever hear Professor Backwards? That's you. You're going to go now check your work. Here's Sal. Here's the CD. Go check your work.
Goodness.
Here. That's going to help me. Thank you.
Well,
you're going to go check your work. Okay, here.
I
go check
checked it, but
I'm never going to play it again. But go check it.
He's actually going to triple check it.
You triple check it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sal.
You're welcome.
Well done. And you did a good job with the thing, and then you fuck up.
It was a great game.
It was a great
he comes
game.
up with great ideas, and then he doesn't follow
Maybe
them.
let Richard record this stuff. Maybe you don't know how to work the equipment.
Richard does record some stuff. We work on these things together.
And then you make fun of Scott. Scott knows how to record things. Let him teach you.
CD skip once in a while. I know
Maybe-
they shouldn't skip here. I know
Can
that.
we make a
There's
new
no
rule?
excuse.
Can we make a new rule between us?
Yeah.
Every time I play a game on the show, after the game is over, go back and double check the CD. Okay?
That's a bad rule, Howard.
Yeah. Why? It's perfectly logical. It's Sal. That's what he's going to go do.
No, I'm saying just to protect the rest of the game.
You know why I'm stupid? I let you and Richard have a room together. That's what I'm breaking up. I'm going to put Scott in with
Howard's a
Richard,
sucker.
and I'm going to give you your own studio because you're not concentrating. You're back there blowing each other all day and fucking around and
No, we're not.
your
All we do is
goddamn bromance.
No, what we do is brainstorm about ideas.
There's not a brain between the two of you.
Why don't you let someone else check your work?
I do.
Take the CD to
Give it to
Scott.
Richard.
I have.
Or
I give it to Scott.
Did you give that to Scott? What happened to your system?
This particular one, I'm not sure if I gave to Scott.
I can guarantee you didn't.
I don't think I did.
Right.
But there was
I don't think you did either.
I think
Call
you're
me
right.
clairvoyant. Call me a mentalist.
All right. I apologize.
Right.
It will be fixed.
Howard's a sucker.
You know, he's going to go now check his work. It's unbelievable to me. By the way, this weekend, Sal will be in Dallas, where he'll look for Lee Harvey Oswald. He's going to go back and see if he can find him.
This weekend,
That's what that's like.
This
you know?
weekend, I'll be doing a charity, and I never promoted it for free for breast cancer.
Yeah, good. All right, never mind. I don't even want to say it. Go ahead. Goodbye. No.
Get out of here.
I think he has teeth cancer.
I don't know what happened when they put those teeth in his mouth.
That's Sal, the stockbroker.
Howard's a sucker.
Right, Sal. I agree. Thank you for saying it again.
That's Sal with the dazzling smile.
Say that 3 more times, Sal.
Howard's a sucker. Howard's a sucker. Howard's a sucker.
I'm reading that book, but it's doing me no good.
Well, what does the book say in a case like
Well, I'm
this?
only up to
Howard's
chapter
a
2.
sucker.
I didn't get to the Sal chapter yet.
Yes.
This guy writes about how you can be more efficient, get things done quickly. And just when I think I'm getting ahead, I got a Sal. Blocks me.
A roadblock.
Because he says a lot of things you have to delegate. But here, I delegated the contest to him. Look what happened to me.
What does he say about who you should delegate to?
Well, again, I've only read 2 chapters. I got to read the rest of the book this weekend.
Right. Don't expect progress until you finish the book.
I feel like 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗍𝗶.
Who is 𝗛𝗵𝗍𝗶𝗍?
I don't know.
My mother used to say that name all the time.
It's a biblical. It's a biblical. I think he was a moron.
𝗛𝗵𝗍𝗶.
I think he was. I think he was an idiot. Oh, here, I got the book in front of me. GTD, Get Things Done. Chapter 3, Never Hire Your Fans. Who formerly called themselves stockbrokers, and we're not even sure what the hell he was doing there. And then there's another addition in the chapter that says, especially guys who hung outside the studio day and night and didn't go to work.
With posters and websites.
Yeah, and I hired him full time. Yeah, think about that. He wasn't doing his job. He was outside my studio with posters, and I should have said, there's not a guy who's into his job.
Not only that, even when he was in the office, he was getting the other office people to make phony phone calls.
I know. I hired him. I like his ideas. Yeah. I got to take a break. It's been an hour and 16 minutes of time you've wasted, Robin.
Oh, my God.
And now we have to get to a commercial.
Howard's a sucker.
Thank you, Sal. Remind me every 10 minutes. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Wow. It's been a long time since I got a beating like that.
So why'd you fight back so vehemently? I mean, why were you going
because
back?
Because he kept saying it.
Are you going to go double or triple check it right now?
Yeah, I am. Let's do this.
Howard's a sucker. You know what happened, buddy? What? If a track is too short, you got to add silence to it. It freaks the CD out.
Well, what does the book say?
That's why it jumped on
Howard's a sucker. That answer, Bigfoot only said 2, so it was 2.
This guy writes about how you can be more efficient.
Sal, walk me through it if you don't mind.
Is the number 3 an even number or an odd number?
Does it do that on your player?
Yeah. Well, like I said, originally it did, but then when I thought the tracks bled, and when I turned the dial manually, it worked fine, but it didn't. I just thought that when I first did it, and I heard the 2 jump, I was like, I thought that sometimes, if you hit the button too fast, it'll go to the next track. I thought that's what I did. So when I turned the dial manually to track 13, it was fine. So I said, and that's where I screwed up. I didn't realize that it wasn't me hitting the button. It was the track itself was too small. When the track is too small, it will bleed into the next track on the player.
So,
I got a new computer for you.
Sal, was it?
That's awesome.
Sal, was it an error on your part then?
Yes.
By not leaving enough pad time?
Yes. That's what I've learned now. That was the problem. Apparently, which I wasn't aware of, like Richard's made me aware of it, which, thank you, Richard, that you need a little bit more time. If a track is too short, it'll jump.
Sal, at any point did you consider just owning up to it and just, even if
I did.
No, but at the very start of it, just diffusing it and just saying, Howard, you know what, let me go back. I probably screwed up. I know I screwed up. Just...
All right, let me answer that. You probably screwed up. You did screw up. It's too late to go back. The game is over.
But you fought him for a while on it.
I didn't fight him on that. I said that it was checked, and what happened was when I went to the next track, it worked. So, and then I went through the rest of the tracks, and they all worked. But the problem was the padding issue with the time. That was the problem.
Right, but while you were in there, why not just lay down and die first?
I said that
for a little bit.
I said that in the end. In the end, I said, when I went through it, the track jumped and I turned it manual with the dial. And then all the rest of the tracks played fine.
But look at all the pain you went through to get to that. I mean, it took by not diffusing it yourself, you really, what about the aspects, the other aspects of this segment? I mean, you had him calling you out for possibly using the show. You had Gary piling on. I mean, this hurt.
Yeah, it didn't. Felt great. Felt awesome. I loved it. It was great.
I think you earned this.
Oh, I earned this.
Are you enjoying a golden age of Sal busting Sal's balls right now? I mean, the tables have truly turned for the past. I don't even know how to timeline it, but I feel like lately...
It's weird because Sal is sort of new to the evolution of the show, even though he's been here for a while. So, he's learning things that those of us who've been here for a long time learned a long time ago. Having said that, John Hines really new to the show, and he knows these things. But it's almost like Sal's like Jackie in '92, at the Cordoba hotel in Florida. They put me up. I didn't know. I just gave them a mention and it was free. Like, these are the things that I understand that somebody offered Sal free service, and I would say that Sal should say to the guy, listen, I can't take it free. It's funny. I had something with one of the clients. It might have been like Steven Singer or something like that. And it was a Mother's Day gift. And he said it to me, and I said, how much is it? And he said, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, that can't happen. And so he gave me a price, which is a fair price, and I paid it. But I could have said, hey, thanks a lot. And, you got to know you can't do that.
Sal, I was starting to ask you before, it seems like Gary's been really dominant over you in recent weeks. I mean, he's really enjoying a golden age in the Sal versus Bowie.
Listen, kick them when they're down. That's Gary's thing. That's the Howard Stern show thing. When you're bent over picking up your teeth, Jason Kaplan comes by, kicks you in the ass. That's how the show works.
I learned from one of the best.
I take that as a compliment.
But I'm saying the next time Gary screws up, are you really going to pile on? Just
bet your sweet ass I am.
Enjoy it all. Because I feel like that's been lacking a little bit from your end.
It's not going to lack
anymore. Been a little bit too mature.
Don't worry about it. That's okay. You know an Iron Man, like how Iron Man had a suit and then the guy made a bigger suit? Gary's suit is his teeth, and my new teeth are the bigger suit. See what I'm saying? These chompers are going to take down those chompers.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
How are you this morning, sir?
I'm well.
Right this way. Right this way.
Thank you.
You're well, but you're not Taco Bell material.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate the plug.
So you've got your new memoir.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that out on bookshelves now, or is it just about to?
It is out as we speak. Yeah, it just dropped today, so we'll see how it does. I don't know. I think we could make the New York Times bestseller list. We just have to beat Baba Booey's book. What position did he come in? Like 7th or something? Oh, here he is now.
I think he might have topped the list at some point.
Yeah, that's Chris. By the way,
Chris, how you doing? Yeah, you. Sit tight. We're gonna take a break and then we'll get you in.
Oh, okay.
How's everything going? So is this your second or third book?
Well, it's my second book. But technically my third, because Dr. Drew and I wrote a book a million years ago when we were like doing Love Line, and so it's like it's really my second book. The first book came out the same day.
Right. So it's your second Adam Alone book.
Yes, Adam Alone.
Do you still talk to Drew?
Yeah, I just saw him the other day.
Yeah, I talked to him from time to time. I like that guy.
He does my podcast. Anyway,
yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Just initial the front and hold on, please.
Wow. Can you believe this fucking Nimrod? Fire this guy.
No pen?
He drops off a piece of paper. And
you want you to write in blood?
I must just use a goddamn breakfast burrito to sign a fucking release? Fire this kid. I don't see this kid's face around here anymore. He's not Howard Stern material.
No, I mean, they're here to learn, but that's common sense.
Yeah. This guy.
Sorry about that.
You should get a job at one of those parachuting places, and then you'd be up at 50,000 feet, going jump out of the plane, and the guy'd be going like, "Where's my parachute?" And you'd be like, "Huh?
Yeah.
You didn't bring your own? You don't have one?"
Yeah.
Yeah, get on my face. You make me sick.
Sorry about that.
Apologize to your dad when you're sleeping on this sofa. My date of birth. Always with the questions. Date of appearance.
It'd be the 12th.
That's the 12th.
Yeah, no, I got
that is great for. Let's see.
That one's not beyond my expertise.
Yeah, see, 6/12. Wow, 2012. Boy. All right, signature. Oh, that's all I need.
Hey, Chris, could I see you for a second?
All right, there you go.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, it's that I've heard you speak about that younger generation. It's
These kids come in here. This kid comes storming in.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it. Starts screaming at me to sign these papers, like just scream, like he's just throwing them at me, like sign these papers, sign these papers. And then I was like, hold on, I'm looking for a pen. And then I'm like, do you have a pen? And then he just breaks down and starts bawling.
Right.
And starts talking about video games.
Right.
And then he wants me to give him a trophy for getting him a pen. And I'm like, you just gotta go get a pen. And then he starts screaming, my dad's a lawyer. I'll sue your ass. I'll sue your old ass. And I was like, all I wanted was pen. And he said, I'll see you in court. And he stormed off.
We have documentation of this, so.
He started screaming for his dad, and he stormed off. His 2 dads. Actually, I think he has 3 dads. Either way, they're all lawyers these days. Anyway, it's a generational thing. You know what I mean?
It is. It's this young, entitled generation.
Well, he's back with more paperwork.
Sorry to bother again. You need to initial the front as well. I know all this paperwork's.
Did you see the way he just stormed in and started screaming?
The sense of entitlement that I have is
very demanding.
Yeah, it's
you good.
It's not his fault though. We've turned him into a monster.
True, but back in my day, we used a little please and thank you to get things done.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Corolla. Looking good today.
Right.
You lost weight. Wow, that
it goes a long way.
Are you a summer? Because that orange shirt really becomes you. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Right.
You know. And now he just comes flying in. Smells like dope. You know. He's probably hopped up on bath salts. You know. Comes in here screaming, and like I said, he threatened to sue me, and he won a trophy. So you know, what can I say? I saw him masturbating. Oh, actually, he was making love to an avatar earlier. I mean, it was his avatar, but still, you should keep it at home.
Yeah. Generation weird.
It's sad, you know. I mean, by the way, you think that guy's storming the beach at Normandy? Hell no. That generation's gone, man.
We're lucky he got here on time this morning.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if they were in charge of defeating the Nazis.
I saw him downstairs when I was coming in screaming at people who were smoking because they were too close to the building. Just, you know, they're all pussies.
Well, lucky for you, you're going to enter a studio with a man from a different generation, a guy who gets it.
Yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge. That guy is salt of the earth.
Right. You know that intern actually is. He's Scott the engineer's nephew.
No, I knew I didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I didn't like him.
That's why he reeked of failure and disappointment.
And secondhand smoke.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll let you finish your breakfast. We'll see you in the studio, sir. Thank you. See?
Thank you.
I see how it's done.
Adam Carolla is an old friend of the show. If you remember, he used to be a kind of a carpenter. He had a lot of odd jobs. He somehow hooked up with Jimmy Kimmel. They started the Man Show, and that's how he came to prominence. Where's Adam?
Literally, I went out to get him. He just stepped into the bathroom. Be here in 2 seconds.
Bathroom. Who's he, Britney Spears?
Adam, so I'll just take you right in.
Tell him he's on. It's showbiz.
Yeah, we had a long break there. He could have gone anytime.
Yeah, I was in break. I should mention. Here comes Adam. Okay, I'll mention this later. What did you do? You went off on a tirade about the 80s channel here at Sirius because you don't like they played Depeche Mode too much?
Such a piece of shit.
The 80s channel? I don't listen to. I listen to deep tracks. That's what a real man listens to.
If I hear fucking Union of the Snake by Duran Duran one more time on this piece of shit station,
are you an 80s guy? Is that your genre?
Well, the thing that drives me insane is they have a station called First Wave.
Right.
And First Wave is like, all right, here's all Talking Heads and Elvis Costello and Joe Jackson and all like the old First Wave stuff. And then you hear fucking Union of the Snake and Men Without Hats and Safety Dance, and it's just a bunch of gay, horrible.
You don't like Safety Dance?
No.
You can dance if you want to.
I ironically wish those guys were crushed by an I-beam.
You know, I have to be honest. If I'm going to be an honest broadcaster, I think I like Safety Dance. But I don't know I want to hear it 100 times. You might have a point. You know what it is, though?
This is the thing. Here's what they do.
But you know, wait a second.
Yes.
You were in radio. You're still in radio. You're doing a podcast and all that. You know it's almost an impossible job to pick out music for the masses. In other words, for every song that you don't like or that you love, there's another guy sitting in his car going, I hate that song. My father said to me, never become a program director. It's the worst job in radio. You can't please, it's guys like you can't please them.
My dad said never leave the house. But
that's the advice my mom
Here's
gave.
what they do. Here's what these idiots do. They go out and they test the music with retarded people.
Okay.
They give them $10 or they show them something shiny. They pull them off the streets in Vegas. These are guys with like suede fanny packs. And they sit there and then they hear the piece of shit song and they go, oh, I like that Duran Duran song.
If you're that particular about music, you know you have to make your own iPod or whatever.
I do, but if you pay a premium and you want to hear First Wave, then what the fuck are we listening to nothing but Duran Duran for?
I mean, obviously they want to be successful. The
They're
guy
doing a
wants
horrible
to please
job.
you.
Now look,
80s channel no good.
Now listen, there's 80s music.
Right.
Some of the best stuff
What
ever.
is good? What is the
80s.
best stuff from the 80s?
First 2 Joe Jackson albums.
Great
First 2
album.
Elvis Costello. Look Sharp,
Great.
I'm the Man from Joe Jackson. Talking Heads, Graham
True.
Parker. All like that's first wave
Okay.
in my mind. And then, but see what they're doing is they're playing music from an Adam Sandler movie. You know when Adam
But they're
Sandler
trying
does an
to
80s
please
music? They're
everyone.
trying to please retarded people who've had their brains pecked out by pigeons.
You
They're
know
horrible at what they do.
I know you're joking because
I'm not.
you know
They're
how
hacks.
difficult it is.
There should be a class action lawsuit against
Look,
the
I
asshole
listen to
that
I listen to
produces that.
Coffee House. I listen to Deep Tracks, and there are certain songs that they play in rotation because they've determined somehow that people like these songs and they want to hear them. And many of the songs, I'm glad they play over and over again. I like them. I like the familiarity.
Does anyone need to hear "Union of the Snake" by
What is
Duran
Union of the
Duran?
Snake?
Well, someone will find
Sing it to me. Sing me Union
it's
of the Snake.
unsingable.
You can sing it. What is that one?
The Union of the
Snake
is.
yeah.
It's that whiny Duran Duran, something about hanging out by the borderline. They're all the same piece of shit song. They're
Maybe you're right about that one.
I don't. It's the
this is
gayest,
annoying.
most dated pile of shit in the world, and they never stop. I just jumped in my wife's car the other day, turned on First Wave. Here it was, Union of the Snake.
Well, do you know what Union of the Snake is about? Do you know what it's about?
I don't care.
It's about 2 guys rubbing their penises together in a shower.
It just got straighter. You just made it more heterosexual for me.
All right, let's go to something more appealing to you.
All right, Man-Eater from Hall & Oates?
No,
that's another one they like to play.
Let's talk about, you've written another book. Are you the most successful man in show business? You've done it all. You've been on The Man Show. You appeared on Dancing with the Stars. You were on Apprentice. And by the way, speaking of Apprentice,
yes,
you say that you were shocked how manly Clay Aiken was with his work ethic and how, he's a gay guy.
What?
And
Working
I think
is a manly thing?
you thought he was you were surprised at his work ethic, weren't you?
No, I was just surprised at how tough and tenacious. I mean, look, let's be honest. You have your stereotypes. You think Lou Ferrigno,
right,
2-time Mr. Universe, that's the guy who's going to be super disciplined and just drinking protein shakes and doing push-ups and screaming at everyone your last easy day was yesterday.
Right.
And then Clay's going to be like working on his hair and crying and listening to Union of the Snake.
Because you believe stereotypes.
I don't. It's not about believing in them like we're talking about the Chupacabra,
right?
Or or Santa Claus. I know they're true. Like that.
So Clay Aiken comes
10,
on there.
That's how stereotypes get started, by the way. Like if somebody says, "Oh, with all these slow German drivers," doesn't that drive you insane? You'd go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then it never gets off the ground.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that Clay Aiken became a friend of yours because you admired his work ethic and you admire how tough he is?
You can hang with Clay Aiken.
Right.
Absolutely. I did a show in North Carolina. He came out there with his boyfriend and his brother, but he never said which one was which I found very creepy.
Isn't there a game show in there somehow?
I said,
try to figure out who everyone is.
Both. Let's get to the bottom of this.
So Clay Aiken became a friend of yours from The Apprentice because, look, you're not a prejudiced guy. You don't care if someone's gay. You just want to see a guy who has integrity, who works hard, and that's what's important to you.
I'm fine. Unless you're black, we have no problem.
I see. The podcast. The podcast.
Sure.
You say it is the most successful podcast in the history of podcasts. 70 million downloads, something like this. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, that was a Guinness Book thing. We found out.
Can you prove something like that, or do you just go around making that up?
I just walk around,
You
making stuff up.
Because it's hard for me, listen, I'm a traditional kind of radio guy. Sometimes I think, podcast, who the hell is listening to this thing? But you say it's really taking off.
Well, what happened was Ricky Gervais had the record, and then I said, well, what's the record? And they said what the record was, and I said, I think we can beat that. And then you contact the Guinness Book people, and they come out and they verify.
You went to all that trouble.
Well, I figured why not have it on your business card that says, most popular podcast in the world.
Makes me want to listen to it.
Fuck Ricky Gervais. That guy comes over here, he makes fun of our celebrities. He has sex with our women. He has a couple shots of bourbon, and then he goes back to England and talks about how stupid we are. Fuck that guy.
Do you resent all the other podcasters? Because a lot of them are very unprofessional. I mean, you have a background in this thing. Doesn't it make you angry when, Joe Blow has a podcast and doesn't know what he's doing, and there's ruffling papers in the background and very unprofessional? I mean,
the yeast lady.
Yeah, the yeast lady has a podcast.
Really?
She does a whole show on yeast. So doesn't that make you angry that you're in the same business with the yeast lady?
No, I mean, it's like the same way when you were in terrestrial radio. You had all these, you had ass crack and back sack in the morning, and they're playing their fucking sound effects, and they're giving the timeout every 30 seconds.
It's who you're in business with, and you ignore them and you go on with what you're doing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're number one. We're doing great. And there's, I don't know, 1 million other podcasts.
Now, I never got a chance to talk to you about this, but I did read. People don't realize how conservative Adam Carolla is. He is. I would say you're like a libertarian, but you also have very conservative values. And you came out against the Occupy Wall Street people. You said they were a bunch of freeloaders. Tell me about what you were thinking with them, because I didn't get to talk to you about this.
I did what you do. And then what you have to end up explaining, which is, Robin brings up a topic.
Right.
You've had an ass full of it at some point. I don't know what it is. It's it's like Thanksgiving at your parents, and you've had one too many beers, and your mom brings something up, and you just fucking tee off on the old bat. You know what I mean?
Well, I went off on Megan Fox. I didn't like the idea that I can't bring up her pregnancy, but go ahead.
And everyone's like, where the fuck is this all coming from? But I've been hearing, I've been getting an impacted ass